weeks, I guess. We've delayed a week again.
Well, it was Thanksgiving. It was a holiday. Thursday night was Thanksgiving night.
Yeah, give me a break, bro. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Like, seriously.
We got a guest tonight.
Yeah.
Alex is here.
Alex, it's been over a year. He told us.
Man.
Oh, okay. How's it going, Snarf Talk?
Very well.
It looks like our live stream is working.
I don't know.
I'm
It's not working for me.
happy about that. It's working. Yes, so we're here. We're live. Get used to it.
Yeah, jerks.
Real quick before we get started, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, we didn't say that in our last episode, which we really should have.
No, we didn't have a Thanksgiving episode. We decided to stuff our gullets.
Yep.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving feast?
We did. Yeah, we did. I did it on Saturday. We didn't do it on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, so you were free Thursday. You could have recorded.
No.
I actually talked to him about it. We could have.
I completely threw it out the window. I said, nope, not going to happen. We were at Mr. Seedentop's house for Drinksgiving. We go every year. And I am usually never in a shape to record a podcast by that night. I mean,
it starts at like 9 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, I was at David's house at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I got home by 6:30, but
Great time.
I went to bed.
I had a wonderful time. We didn't
bed.
have Thanksgiving till dinner, so we were there all day, basically.
Yep.
Had Thanksgiving dinner, and then, again,
You left at the
lunch.
Absolutely best time to leave.
I was at the tipping point. I was at a very dangerous point.
Yeah. Yes.
And Marley ushered me out of there. I mean, I was probably
In the right.
just past the tipping point. I was already getting to be very loud and gregarious.
Yeah. Very gregarious. If I was going to label you anything, it would have been gregarious.
But no, it was a good time. And then we had Thanksgiving again on Friday at
Oh, you did?
lunch, and then we went to the Holiday Lights Parade in Morris.
Oh,
that was
that's nice.
Wonderful.
Was it really?
Yeah,
I've only been there once.
it was really great. It was a long parade.
I couldn't tell which way you were going because it was wonderful.
No,
Yeah.
Honestly, it was great. It was a really long parade. It was super cold. They had this tow truck company, because like local businesses have their floats and whatever. They had this tow truck company from the suburbs, and they had these massive, like $500,000, $1 million tow rigs that were completely brand spanking clean, brand new, waxed up, lights everywhere on them. These things are the most ridiculous looking tow trucks you've ever seen.
Really? Was it
like,
O'Hare?
It's like if the ultimate bro Bitcoin millionaire is like, I'm gonna buy a tow truck.
I want to
company.
tow shit, man.
I got a tow shit.
I want
It's like
a
if
tow.
that guy bought a tow truck company. So they didn't just have a tow truck; they had probably 20 of them in a row.
What?
It was crazy. It was crazy.
In a parade?
Yeah, and then afterwards, they passed out light up plush reindeer things to the kids.
Ooh, plush.
And then you walk down to the park, Chapin Park, and
And the lighting.
the lights all come up, and Santa's there. It was a great time.
Yeah, we've only done it one time. It was an absolute nightmare. The one time that we went.
Adam said Thanksgiving was dangerous this year. David said, "Don't bring Howdy into this. There was nothing Greg about you."
It's true. You had nothing, Greg, about you.
No, but Mr. Seedentop's with us, and thank you. We had
thanks for the
we had a
party.
ball.
You put a lot of work into that stuff, and then we leave your house,
Just as a wreck.
and it's an absolute disaster.
I put some work into it. I made homemade eggnog.
You did.
From scratch.
You brought eggnog to a party that you made at home.
And I think it went really well.
It was wonderful.
It was really good. And then he was able to use it to make like other specialty cocktails.
The coffee
out of it.
drinks. So he had some like cold coffee, and he was making these coffee drinks with a lot of vodka in them, and then adding the eggnog on top because it was very creamy, you know, like heavily creamy, but it also had whiskey in it as well. But it was wonderful. Amy loved them.
Well, I'll make some more.
A lot.
We'll have some more at our Christmas special.
Yeah, we should have some homemade eggnog.
Speaking of that, our first segment is up.
Snarf announcements.
I love it.
Love that.
Yeah, that's great. First things first, tonight's...
I'm the realist?
What we're doing tonight, right? We have the
We got a lot of
Bud
things,
Light Seltzer Ugly Sweater Pack that we are reviewing live on air.
This makes me
Courtesy of our wonderful guest, Alex, over here.
Thank you, Alex.
Hey, no problem. You guys can share mine because I can't stand seltzers.
Oh, really?
I'll taste them.
I did not
You guys
know
can
this.
have them after.
David
Oh,
said
God,
Colin
awful.
broke your eggnog pitcher.
Colin.
That's fine. It was plastic.
Can I just say, my favorite thing to do with eggnog is make holiday Russians.
Oh,
So
Oh.
instead of cream,
That-
use eggnog.
it's kind of what we were talking about.
Yeah, that was really what it was. Almost.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Do
for
you
the
still
one
use the vodka? Do you
Oh,
use
yeah.
non-alcoholic eggnog in that way then?
Yeah.
Okay. So the eggnog we had, I put bourbon in it.
Oh, well. I mean, I
But
also
you
like
just
to,
use non-alcoholic and you use Kahlua and vodka.
I
That would
also
be phenomenal.
I
Yeah.
also like to make white Russians out of rum chata, so then it's 100% booze
Then it's 100% cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah.
mixed with coffee. It's like a breakfast.
It is. It's just a really strong breakfast.
Marley said, "Did you guys plan your matching shirts?" No, we didn't. But
Yes,
I
we
only
did.
wear Under Armour. I've told the story many times
You
in
have.
this podcast.
I wasn't even aware that I was wearing it until
I'm like the walking world advertisement for Under Armour because
You are.
they paid me so much money. I can never repay them.
it was years ago now, Chris. They need to do it again.
Adam said, "Can we talk about how great Ghostbusters was?" No, we can't, Adam, because I haven't seen it yet. I'm hopefully going to go see it tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go see it.
I haven't had the time, but I'm hoping to see it
I don't know
tomorrow.
if I have the time.
I would go see it anytime, but the problem is Cash wants to see it too.
Yeah.
So there's limited time available.
Right, you have to take him.
But anyway, we are doing a taste testing. Bud Light Seltzer. What was it called? Ugly Sweater Pack.
Ugly sweater
tonight.
pack. I'm dreading it.
Do you want one now?
Not quite.
No,
Let's
we're
finish
not.
our Snarf announcements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or our what?
Snuff announcements.
Did you guys have to pay Arnold to do that?
No, he called us and he was like,
I heard the podcast.
Yeah, heard
he
the
heard
podcast.
Jerry trying to replicate his voice.
and he's like, love it. Love that you guys want to do that kind of thing. But listen, I'll just lend my voice to you, do it
That's
for you. And we're like,
awesome.
thanks, Gov. You know, and he did it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The last
Fantastic.
great governor of these Californian states.
Yes.
He didn't start
The last
talking about pumping, did he?
No, he didn't. He didn't talk about the pump, but I wanted him to.
Second half of the show, we're going to try a new segment that hopefully we'll bring back occasionally, and we're going to do live trivia.
This is 100% live trivia. We've got a website. It's actually a podcast, right? You said?
It is a podcast. It is the podcast called Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Podcast, and it is it's a weekly trivia podcast, and they make their quizzes available on their website for you to do. So we're going to do them live on the podcast. There is hundreds and hundreds of them. So we've picked some, but there's some Christmas ones we might do next week, whatever. That's
Yeah.
getting into our next thing. Episode 150 coming up.
150 episodes coming up, and we are going to have a cake.
We're going to have a cake.
We're going to have a cake.
You got
And
to remind me of this.
I know. I'll get it. What are we putting on it? A goat?
Have Marley get it because she's got
Marley's
she is
got
the
a cake
A-plus
person.
customer at Moore's Bakery.
Really?
Yeah. When
Okay.
she walks in the door, they're like,
They're
pass out the Christmas
Yes!
bonuses, girls.
Marley's back. Straight cash, homies.
I mean, it should be a goat, like either in a Santa hat or.
Do you want to get just a goat on a square cake or get a goat-shaped cake? I don't know that they
Oh,
do
wow.
shaped cakes,
I don't know if they do either.
but I think they'll do whatever you want them to do.
Do you think they do? I don't know if I really want a goat-shaped
Do
cake.
you think they'll put the wedding topper on it with the two grooms? We should ask.
Probably. Probably.
Do you think they could put little microphones in front of them? I'm just saying.
We could get little microphones.
all we have to do is ask. Write it down. Marley will take care of it.
Marley's
You already-
listening, so that's
You already
her.
said.
Episode 150 is coming up. We're super excited. Let us know who you want to be the guest. We're going to have 2 guests.
Yes.
We have some votes, not many.
I haven't got any.
We had some suggestions for. You remember we said you have to pick from our already stable of guests.
Yes.
But you can ask for a new guest, and you can give us ideas, but there's no guarantee we'll pick them.
Right.
One of the listener, my mom, actually had an idea for a guest.
Oh, really?
She thinks we should get Tom Waddle.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
I don't think I'll do it.
If we could ever get him
But
on.
that's a
here.
great guest idea. I bet we could get him to do it.
You think so?
Well, Tommy Waddle, we're bros, man.
You're bros with Tommy Waddle?
Yeah, I got to.
Yeah, weren't you? There's a story.
There's a whole story about it, Jerry.
There's a story there.
I was on their radio show.
I remember.
I took his game-worn jersey from his hands and wore it to a Bears game in Miami, and then brought it back to the studio and went on air to tell about my experiences.
In the studio?
And this was in the Chicago Tribune, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Front page paper of the Morris Herald.
How do you do this stuff? How did you get involved?
I loved Tom Waddle. Okay, that's how.
Wait, why is this past tense?
I love Tom Waddle.
Okay.
All right, and I love his radio show.
Yeah.
And I listen to it all the time. So we had a group of friends, and every year we went to an away Bears game. Mm-hmm. So we had gone to Green Bay. We went to Baltimore. This year, everybody went to London one year, but it was in the middle of harvest. I couldn't go.
Okay.
The next year, we were going to Miami. So I'm like, I got to get a jersey. Because I don't remember. I had a jersey, but I don't remember who it was. And they weren't on a team anymore. I can't remember who it was. Or maybe it was Devin Hester. I don't know. I had a jersey, but I'm like, I got to get a Tom Waddle jersey.
Yeah.
So I go on and ordered. I had to have it made
Oh,
by like NFL shop.
Yeah.
So I got a Tom Waddle jersey ordered. And that's what I was going to wear. So I ordered it way ahead of time.
That's good. Proper planning.
Like 2 weeks before, they're like, there's shipping delays. You're not going to get this jersey for the game.
Oh, really?
And I was bummed. So I wrote an email into the show, the ESPN show, and I said, listen, I wanted this Tom Waddle jersey. Oh, it was a whole lengthy thing. I'll find it.
Okay.
I'm like, I want this jersey, and I couldn't get it in time. I just was wondering if there's like any way that I could get
a Tom Waddle
jersey. Like, do you guys have any Tom Waddle jerseys that I can wear to the game? Mm-hmm. Was not expecting it to be a big thing. So I get contacted back, and they're like, this is great content. So they're like, come to Chicago, come to the studio, and we'll do it on air, whatever. So I go in, I meet them, I go on air. They interviewed me and everything, and they're like, you're going to get, he's like, I got one jersey left from my playing days. And it was one of those really ugly old throwback jerseys that they had. He's like, that's all I got. And he's like, I am going to let you take this to the game.
Holy cow.
And it's going to be called like the Brotherhood of the Traveling Jersey or something. Well, that was when I got back.
Yeah.
So they're like, made a whole thing. A lot of jokes, like you can't get any mustard stains on it.
Yeah, of course.
It was in the paper. It was a whole big thing. So I take it down there. And on the way down, I checked it, and my checked bag gets lost.
Oh, my God.
No way.
Yes. So I...
What?
Yeah, my checked bag.
You had to have been losing your shit.
Yeah. I got it back in time, thankfully.
Holy cow.
And we go to the game, and we did it up big, man. We had a stretch Hummer limo that took us to the game. We had a great time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember much of it.
How did you? Okay. But how did they get it back to you so quick? Because did you fly in well before the game?
I'm sorry, I'm misremembering. It got lost on the way home.
Okay, that's much better.
Yeah. It got
I
lost
mean,
on the
it's
way home.
not good either way.
Well, no, I was freaking out. I'm like, I lost Tom Waddle's jersey.
Yeah. He like literally gave it to me.
Yeah. So when I got back, I went back on the air, and they were joking the whole time because, you know, Sylvie was joking. He's like, you're not going to fit in that jersey. And Tom's like, no, I mean, there's room for pads. And he's like, he looks at me. He's like, mm-mm.
Did it fit?
It was tight.
Yeah.
It was tight, but it fit.
Well worth it.
So we came back, and I was on the show again. I told him about the whole experience, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember any of the interview before or after. I don't remember any of it. I remember walking into the building.
You just like checked out?
Meeting him. When I came back, I had the new jersey.
Okay.
It had been delivered like in the meantime.
Yeah.
And this is another kind of thing that was a little bit embarrassing. So I didn't know. I just went on NFL Shop. I think it was NFL Shop, and bought a jersey, custom jersey. I was expecting it to be like one of the real high quality, like stitched lettering.
Yes.
Jersey. It wasn't. It was like one of those like iron on.
Oh, it was?
I mean, it's still a nice jersey, but I think when I brought it in, they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, you're a real fan. Spent $60 on a jersey instead of $250.
$200, yeah.
But anyway, it's still cool. And he signed my jersey, and after that, they decided we're going to make this a weekly thing because Bears won, and it wasn't a great season.
Yeah.
And they hadn't won a lot of games, and I think Miami.
What
was
year
pretty
was
good.
this?
Oh man, 2010 maybe.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
So anyway, they
awesome.
made this a thing for all the road games. They were going to pick a fan. They were going to wear the jersey until they quit winning. And they did a bunch of games. They won a bunch of games. And I don't know whatever happened. I
Just
after
lost
that.
track. You're
Yeah, I
not
lost
friends
track.
anymore.
So
So
anyway.
I think that's a really good idea.
And there's
We
no
need to-
way he remembers it probably.
He'll
but
remember it. I guarantee you, if you bring up the story, he'll remember it. He's
if
got
if
to.
I email him, I have his email. Like we talked about trees after the wedding. He's like, I want to buy some trees. I told him about eye trees.
Yeah.
And he was going to buy some trees for his house. And
Right. So now you can
because I
still
planted trees for a bunch of like Bears players.
now you can sell trees to him and get him back on the podcast.
Yeah.
Come on, you got the hookup. Your mom, genius.
Yes. So she had another idea, and I can't remember who it was at this time.
Dan Roan.
Joel Rosa Jr. said, new guest idea, Tony La Russa with 12 packs of, I can't read it.
Of Bush Light and a pack of unfiltered Pall Malls. Let the stories and the DUIs flow. So I'm a huge White Sox fan. He's not much of one, but he's a huge baseball fan, and we just always joke at work about how Tony La Russa is a drunk, and he's drinking like in the dugout, for most games because it's guaranteed he is. I
Yeah.
mean, how could he not be?
I
He
have.
has a DUI.
I, as a drunk, take offense to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm a drunk. I don't take offense to it.
A lot of drunks in here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you.
I was already drinking when Chris texted me and asked if I wanted to.
You do have a problem. Actually, this was an intervention.
All right, let's finish our segment. What's the segment?
Snarf announcements.
Yes. C2E2 is coming up next weekend.
It is.
Me and Jerry have talked about it. We got press passes.
Press
Did I
pass.
finish talking about the 150 episode? I didn't.
I don't think we did.
If you have guests in mind,
Yeah.
send them out. We're going to have 4 guests. We're going to do trivia. We're going to have holiday-themed things going on. We're going to do...
We're gonna eat cake.
It's 4 guests now? I thought it was just 2.
No,
No,
we're
it'd
having-
be 4.
Well, 4 people. 2 guests.
My suggestion was to just make a revolving door.
Nah, that'd be too complicated.
That'd be hard. That'd
How?
be hard to
You
do.
have 1 seat. Sit down.
We're going to have 2.
We'll have 2 seats.
Well, you could have 2 seats. Okay, have 2 seats. Sit down.
Okay,
I don't see how that'll work.
Just a thought.
can I just say what's that segment with Steve Martin on Saturday Night Live? If I had one wish for Christmas, just one wish,
All
for
the boys
all the boys and girls of the world. If
Yes.
I had one wish for Christmas, it's that David Seedentop would come on this podcast.
That's all I've wished for almost 3 years now.
Yeah. So if he can make my Christmas wishes come true,
He's got to come on.
that's all. That's all it is.
I think it would be even funnier is if he was here, but he didn't actually get on.
No, we won't allow
No,
it.
we don't allow that.
There have been people that
Multiple
said,
people.
We'll come to the podcast and just sit and watch you guys
No,
do
he's,
it."
He's just back here
No.
playing bartender. And
I
chef.
would let him do that.
He's really good at that.
Yeah.
I could set
I
up a
w-
little bar.
And like a camp chef grill
Oh man, this could be getting good.
and have him
And-
cook for us.
And then what you do is you set up another mic, camera, and all you see is just David in action.
Dave-
Because we
cooking.
talked about doing the eggnog tasting.
Yes.
This is not a bad idea. Bartender.
David, come on. Let's go.
Okay,
Answer us.
We're doing White Elephant gift exchange, right?
Yes.
We are doing
It's just elephant.
some holiday songs.
It's very true.
Let's
it's
go.
just
So anyway, it's super excited. That's 2 weeks from now, 2 or 3 weeks from now. We don't know exactly for sure. It'll be right before Christmas, episode 150. David says, I'm not an interesting person. I would love to be the producer, bartender, MC. As long as you agree. Oh, come on. No camera. Bullshit.
bull crap.
As long as you agree to,
Everybody knows what you look like.
as long as you agree to being
Well,
on camera,
No, you don't, but
at least occasionally,
yeah.
and dropping an occasional word, we will let you stand in the back and bartend.
Yes. Yeah. And cook.
Well, there's no way to cook here.
Why? I'll bring a grill.
We don't need cooking. We don't need to be eating on the podcast.
Yeah, we do.
a smoker would fit right
we
outside
ate
that door.
pickles last episode.
All right. That's it. If you got any suggestions for episode 150 Christmas extravaganza, let us know. C2E2 is next weekend. Me and Jerry have press passes.
Big deal, press
and
pass.
dude,
Yeah, dude has some too. I haven't received his yet.
this is a big deal. We got invited to go.
Mm-hmm.
We're hopefully going to be able to do interviews and stuff with celebrities. We have no idea. There's not a ton of celebrities there.
There isn't, and there isn't a lot of direction as to how you do this while you're there? I'm assuming we would have to get in contact with them prior to the event.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that this week, but we're super excited. We'll have video. We'll have all kinds of stuff dropping to the YouTube page. We'll talk about it. We'll have basically our whole next episode. Maybe we'll wait a week until after. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it might be two episodes away.
David said, "Give me a hot plate and a cleaver, and I'll excite your taste buds."
You probably need some salt too, and pepper.
I bet he doesn't.
Maybe he doesn't.
If he's as good of a cook as you guys say he is.
He's good, man.
2 more Snarf announcements.
Okay.
What?
We got new stickers.
We did, and the rebranding.
So
rebranding.
If
stickers.
you're a Patreon member, you will be getting a new sticker in the mail.
Everybody gets stickers.
Patreon.com/snarftalk is where you can go to be a Patreon member for as little as $1 a month. You can support the show and get stickers. Anytime we have a new sticker, you get one.
Hey, actually, we have a new Patreon subscriber, and that is Mr. Adam Getch. He's in the comments here.
Oh, nice. Thank you. And if you subscribe at $5,
He
did,
does.
You get bonus content. Which my next announcement is we are going to have a new album,
Christmas album.
Christmas album dropping on Patreon only.
Yes.
That's
Until
the
we do
$5
another
level.
radio show.
At $5 level, me and Jerry are going to sing all the holiday classics.
5
holiday classics. We're going to determine that probably next week when we do our top 10 Christmas songs.
And then we're going to let you guys do a poll, hopefully on Facebook. And does Instagram do polls?
Yes, sir.
Facebook and Instagram. We'll do a poll. You guys can vote on your top 10 or 5, whatever. I guess we're going to take the top 5 that match up with ours and sing them.
Adam said, worth every cent. Well, thank you. We have been a little lax this year. I will admit that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's plenty of new stuff coming. There's a bunch of stuff already on there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And we're dropping 2 new scripts.
Bombs.
Are going to be on there soon.
We're dropping bombs, Chris.
Joel says, will the surefire Grammy nominee be released on vinyl? Listen, if it's good, we'll press it to vinyl.
Oh, boy.
That would be
absolutely
that would be awesome.
I just want to tell everybody I heard a 3-second snippet of a song that they're really hoping ends up on the list.
Oh, it will, for sure.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
It's going to be gold. Just pay the $5.
Yeah,
Subscribe. That's
all
I can tell you.
I think that one song is going to make it for the whole album.
Going to be the single.
Yeah.
The single might make it to the free show because we got to advertise, right? And then the rest of the album will be Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, I agree. I like that idea.
That's the end of that segment. Before we get any further,
Announcements.
before we get any further, and again, we're doing trivia here in second hour ish. Should we bust out one of our first flavor?
I think we should get a first. What is it called again?
It's an ugly sweater.
Ugly sweater.
Oh,
Bud Light Seltzer, ugly sweater. Now, I've had some people ask me this, and I wanted to address it.
Okay.
You guys really must like Bud Light Seltzer. No, I've never had it in my life before we did the fall flannel one.
I had it before, but only they had they have a strawberry one. I've had that, but no, it was just because they made these packs.
Yeah.
Nobody
Great.
else
It's
is
great.
making these packs.
Well,
right?
that's not true. Truly, you said had them, right?
Truly had a, yeah.
Oh, well, I mean.
Are you
I
guys
guess
just
it's-
hoping Bud Light Seltzer sponsors you?
Absolutely.
That would be
I
fantastic.
Can I tell you-
100%.
This is not the flavor that I was hoping I grabbed first.
Okay.
But-
The first one is cherry cordial.
Ooh, a cherry cordial.
This reminds me of you making Cherry's Jubilee.
I did make cherries jubilee.
Oh, I know. You talk about it all the time.
Did I make them for you?
No.
Oh, but there's a video.
I know. It's a draft. You have it
Oh,
on
really?
YouTube. Yeah, you have it in our YouTube drafts.
Oh, that's because I was just sharing it to my family members.
Oh. All right. I don't look forward to any of these.
I don't.
I'm so worried about it.
I do not drink seltzers. Busch Light and Busch Light only.
I mean, I don't mind a seltzer in the summer on a boat. That's it.
Yeah.
It gives me a bad headache.
It very much gives me a headache.
Is it all of them?
This is what we're doing for our fans, though.
White Claw is
You know?
probably, in my opinion, the best.
But does
White Claw, I would say so. Yeah. I
does
agree.
White Claw give you headaches?
I don't think so.
Okay,
gives me
so there's a
wings.
reason behind that. The sweetener that Truly uses, I can't remember which
Is
one.
heroin.
It is. Well,
No.
Angel dust.
not quite a sweetener. That's more bitter.
Oh well, you forget about what's sweet and what isn't.
Right. But there's been a lot of people that I know that have said that Truly's give them headache, but White Claws don't. Which those are just claws now too. You can't.
Yeah. Every single seltzer I've ever drank, the next day, I have wanted to pass away. Like, just wanted to be done. Because it's been an awful recovery.
Well, we only got to drink 4 of them.
And it's going to ruin me.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Have you
Cherry's
eaten that?
Jubilee. Or cherry cordial.
They should have called it Cherry's
Yeah, they
Jubilee.
really should have. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
I don't know what that.
That tastes like straight maraschino cherry juice.
No, it doesn't.
I get a hint of the chocolate though.
Oh, there
There
is a
is
chocolate
chocolate in it.
aftertaste. Remember how those
That's-
last ones, the taste came in late?
Yeah.
That
That's
happened
what
there, too.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
It tastes
either.
like chocolate-covered maraschino cherries.
Yeah,
It is a chocolate cherry.
cherry cordial.
I don't know what a cherry
I didn't know what a
is.
cherry cordial was.
So they
either.
come in the big red box, and it's just chocolate covered cherry.
That's what it tastes
My
like.
great grandma loved those.
I'll eat the shit out of them. I mean, look at me. Won't want to eat the shit out of, but
I don't think that's terrible.
I don't.
Couldn't drink them all day long.
No. But it has no taste at first, and then you get cherry, and then you get the chocolate at the end. I'm still just getting the chocolate now.
Just heavy chocolate.
Chocolate rain.
Days on day.
Yeah, Tay Love that dude. We can get him on the podcast, by the way. He's on Cameo.
Who?
Tay Zonday.
He is?
Yeah.
Marley said, Bud Light is not going to sponsor you. You all hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate this. This is not bad. This is better than every single one in the fall flannel pack.
Joel says that those seltzers are not amazing. And I would say that's right on par with how I feel.
So within the week that you guys did the fall flannel one, I was somewhere that they had just gotten the flannel pack too. Every single one of those tasted like a candle mixed with Lysol. It was disgusting. They were terrible.
The toasted marshmallow wasn't too.
Come on.
That one didn't even taste like it tasted like caramel.
It tastes like a caramel macchiato,
It did not
which
taste
I've
like a
never
caramel
actually had a
macchiato.
caramel
You
macchiato.
haven't? Oh,
No.
they're delightful.
I
Love
went to
them.
Starbucks today,
I'm sorry.
and we were just in Ottawa, so that's all. I don't know where else to go.
Oh, you didn't stop by the house?
No, we went shopping, Christmas shopping at Farm and Fleet.
Oh, yeah.
What time were you on your way back home?
I love
we were
Farm
on
and
a
Fleet
time
shopping.
crunch because we had to go get cash, but maybe 4:30.
Oh, you missed I have some huge news to share with you guys.
What?
I made a Festivus bowl.
Oh, you did? Oh. For the rest of us?
Festivus. Why didn't you tell me this? Because I have a Festivus poll.
Oh no,
You do?
It was all
Yeah.
it was all about making it, and it was. I'm really proud of it. I wanted to put it front and center outside with the spotlight.
Do you
on
have a
it.
picture?
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's
Oh,
share that.
we're going
shit.
to have to share that picture.
I love Festivus.
What?
Pat just
Where
exploded.
did that come
The
from?
holiday for the rest of us.
So, Heather wouldn't let me put it dead center of the house, so it's in the side of the house, but it still has the spotlight on it.
Oh, that looks great. You lit it, man.
Yeah.
Is that
With a
unadorned,
spotlight.
unadorned aluminum?
Unfortunately, it's not aluminum.
Oh.
It's really hard to find an aluminum pole anymore.
Oh, my gosh. Amazing.
That's great. Did I ever tell you the story about how we had Festivus one year?
You've told me.
Yes, but it devolved into like a really bad thing.
It
right?
wasn't good. I don't recommend Festivus
Okay.
as a celebration.
Because you really did do the earring of grievances. And
We did, yeah, and the pizza string. I bought a Festivus pole from like FestivusPoles.com.
Yeah.
So I have like an official one.
Okay.
And it's got a stand and everything. I caught Marley trying to throw that thing away.
Oh,
This is aluminum
Marley.
pole.
For shame.
It's probably like $100 worth of aluminum.
For shame.
So we had it at a friend's shop. It wasn't a big crowd. There was maybe 10 or 15 of us there.
Not a big crowd. Okay.
My one Christmas wish is for all the children of the world. No.
To wrestle each other.
We did airing of the grievances.
Oh, yeah. We'll continue. Go ahead. Airing of grievances.
We did the airing of the grievances, and a couple people were crying significantly. There were the
From the grievances?
Yeah, the grievances section didn't go over.
Didn't go over well.
Right.
Okay.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
Yeah, and you're gonna hear.
Now you're gonna hear about it.
So there was a lot of fighting there, and then actually several people stormed out and left.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the feats of strength just evolved into a wrestling contest on a concrete shop floor. So that's
smart.
Sounds about right.
risque.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
And yeah, that was it. That was our Festivus. It was a festive. There was no miracle.
None?
No.
Not at all. Everybody just left. So who was left at the end of the?
Boy, I don't remember.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense for the parties that you've partaken in.
Yeah, it wasn't at my place. It was at another friend's house.
Yeah.
It was a small group. It was. I would do it again. We should do it.
It was a
We
while
should
ago.
do it right here on the podcast.
We should.
Festivus.
I think
do
we
the
should have
airing of the grievances. I'm not into the feats of strength thing.
We could
we're
arm
not gonna
wrestle.
rest.
You and
could.
your arm wrestling.
Love
we could
arm
arm wrestle. I don't think I'd beat you.
Why?
I don't think I'm. I don't know. I haven't arm wrestled for a long time. I don't feel like I'm good at it.
You've got a hidden thing that a lot of people don't understand, and I call it farm strength.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
Yeah,
are,
you got that hidden farm
Could be.
strength.
I mean, lots of guys your size, maybe a little taller, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
but
lots of
they
guys, but
don't-
not you.
No, I'm. That's not what I
Lots
said.
of guys your size have it. Not you.
I bet you he does.
I don't know.
They're torquing on
I've
Yeah.
bolts.
I've
Yeah.
never been. Whenever
He's
I
a torquer.
weightlift, like if I go weightlifting,
When was the last time you've done that?
It's been a while, Jerry.
Okay. Yeah.
But whenever I do that, I can do the leg ones. I'm gold. I can leg press like a lot
Oh,
of
I
weight.
have no legs.
And the squats and stuff like that are fine. Anything the lower body's fine. But when I ever try to do the upper body things, like bench press
Yeah.
and curls and that stuff, I don't do well at those.
No.
No. I don't know why.
The big advantage I have in arm wrestling most of the time is that my arm's shorter, so the longer arm people have to put it out further, and that's a lot harder.
You get
to
leverage.
do. Yeah.
See,
so the leverage I have.
The difference is
better.
in the way that I would beat you
Yeah.
is because of the longer arm, I go over the top.
Over the top.
That's how you do it.
I'm gonna make you drink a quart of oil before we do it because they do it in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to do it.
You ever seen Over the Top?
No.
Sylvester Stallone.
No.
It's about arm wrestling truckers.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
And it's I think Bear. I think his name's Bear or something like
Grills.
that. Maybe, but it's this big burly guy with a big beard, curly hair, and he literally drinks a quart of oil before he arm wrestles. Earl.
That guy,
Kurt Earl.
He died.
I don't know if you can do that.
No, I think that's
What
bad
would that
for
look
you.
like coming out?
Well,
You know what
it
used
doesn't
car
come
oil
out.
looks
you
like?
you die.
Do you think he's got to like drink a bottle of Dawn dish soap after that just to clean up the messes
Cleans
inside?
ducks.
I think it's like castor oil. Just
I think it would just slide everything right out.
I've seen a lot of ducks get saved from Dawn.
Yeah.
You know, dish soap that is.
we use palm olive at work. Just 'cause
That's not saving anything.
It's just cheaper.
Yeah, it sucks. It's shit.
I
Soap.
use Lemashine. It's even cheaper.
Oh my god. Who are you people? I'm saving the world over here with Dawn. But first off, who washes dishes by hand anymore?
I do sometimes. I do my pots and pans. I don't put them in there. They're not supposed to go into the dishwasher.
Which ones?
Pots and pans. Anything with Teflon coating.
Yeah, I know, but what about stainless?
Stainless
I
can.
put all my cast iron in the dishwasher.
That you definitely shouldn't do.
slap you.
Yeah, I put all of it in there. It's works really well.
Yeah, cleans the hell out of it.
It's super clean.
We're about a year away from our cast iron pan to just being able to slide a raw egg all the way around and it never sticks.
Really? Why are you a year away from that?
Because it's seasoning.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
Oh no, what happened?
We've lost our video signal on Facebook.
Oh,
It should resume shortly.
I hope.
Says it right there.
aren't we like a half hour in?
It's
yeah,
back. We're
35
good.
minutes.
It happens occasionally.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's back out again.
Uh-oh. We're reaching that bull crap.
Well, guys, we're not restarting. So let's just hope it starts to work better, right?
Yeah.
Nothing else.
I don't know how I care about this.
The cherry cordial.
The cherry cordial. I think it's the. I don't think the cherry's the issue. I think it is the chocolate.
It's the chocolate aftertaste.
The cherry's fine. It is the chocolate makes it worse significantly.
Yeah, the chocolate part of this.
It does taste exactly like those candies, though. It really does.
And I've never liked those. Not a big fan.
You know what?
Never have been.
I don't either. If they made the coconut ones,
God.
You know what my issue is?
Coconut is where it's at for me.
With the cherry cordial?
I would slap your grandma for coconut.
Wow.
Just saying.
Aggressive.
It is.
what's the issue?
It's the chocolate. It's not good chocolate.
Yeah, I agree. It's
not-
always like a bitter chocolate.
It's not a French chocolate.
It's not the French silk.
I prefer the one from Pennsylvania.
Hershey?
Yeah.
Isn't that where Joe Biden's from?
Oh.
Is he really? From Hershey, Pennsylvania? No.
Isn't that where he got in that fight with Corn Pop? You know, there's this guy Corn Pop.
Okay.
He had hard to lie.
Harry Lay.
I just watched that video because I was trying to make a TikTok video on our thing about that. I had the pop boxes.
Did you?
And I was going to make the cereals fight each other.
Do you have a draft?
I do.
Okay. I need to watch it then.
And anyway, so I'm watching that. And I'm like on YouTube finding the audio clip. And,
Yeah.
But I'd never really listened to the full story. The full,
Yeah.
like, so I always assumed like they were just taking the most ridiculous clips and there was actually something there. It's worse. If you listen to the full thing, it is insane.
Isn't that where he talks about like how his leg hair would turn blonde in the sun?
I don't even know what part of
Yes.
that was. There's a whole thing about slicking back your hair with like castor oil and not castor oil, not castor oil. Pomade or something like that.
Yeah, pomade.
Pomade and slicking back your hair and going out. And they had, you know, back in those days, you take the razor blades and you dip them in something and you get them all rusty. So they talk about roving
God.
gangs with rusty razor blades, and they're waiting for him by his car.
Okay.
But if you look at the context of this entire thing, he was at like an all like black neighborhood swimming pool.
God.
So this becomes like a weird like race thing, and it's a crazy story, man. I don't know how that guy's still president.
I don't either.
I don't want to get political. Let's not talk about it because we're having a cherry cordial.
We're trying.
I'm just saying from that one story alone, I don't even know.
It's insane. I haven't heard the whole thing like that. I've only heard the snippets, and you can assume some of it is taken out of context.
Adam said, we did a Festivus 3 months into deployment. My God, did the grievances fly.
I'm sure. I can only imagine the grievances you would have during a
And
deployment.
then he's giving you shit because you don't have a dishwasher at work.
Oh, yeah. No. Why would I have a
He
dishwasher?
does,
at work?
you do have one.
Yeah.
Adam.
Yeah, Adam. Adam is the dishwasher when he's on shift. That's the truth. That's very true. Okay, what's next? Are we getting another one, or what are we doing?
Well, I haven't finished this one yet.
Do we actually have to finish them?
We have to finish the
I
whole
mean, I
thing.
don't drink seltzers, and I'm going to finish it.
Man, you guys are really pushing it.
So what's the cordial aspect? Cordial means nice, right?
Being cordial with somebody is, yeah, being nice.
Polite.
Being polite. Yeah. Even when you don't want to be. It's
That's more what it means, right?
I think it does.
Cordial is like you don't want to be nice, but you're going to be nice
Yes.
anyway.
Could you just be cordial?
Warm and friendly.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah, I think it's something like that where it's like, listen, we don't like cherries, but we're going to be cordial with
dip-
them by dipping them in chocolate.
You've nailed it.
It comes from almost guaranteed the British definition, a sweet fruit flavored drink.
Is it cordial? Mm-hmm. But there's got to be two definitions to that.
Yeah,
though.
there's North American, another term for liqueur. That's noun. Adjective.
Is this? Are
Warm
we
and
right
friendly.
that it's a chocolate cup, or is it a drink?
But no, I don't know. It's a drink.
No, it's definitely cherry cordials are the chocolate covered cherries, but it's also a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Northwest grown sweet cherries. Okay, let me look at the.
It can't be good. I guarantee nobody drinks it.
Let me find that recipe. You use 1 lemon, sweet cherries, green cardamom pods. I don't know what that is. Fresh
Tide
ginger,
Pods.
water, and sugar.
They're the green Tide Pods.
Water and sugar.
Those were what I was thinking of.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of
Yeah?
as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
Cherry cordials.
Yep.
Queen Anne's.
But it is a drink. It looks like a kind of a cherry limeade.
Okay, but I'm still wondering about the
With that
definition.
flavor, yeah.
The definition of cordial that we're talking about.
Warm and friendly.
Oh, did you say it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it means, warm and friendly?
Can I tell you that, like, when I'm listening to you guys, and I never listen live. I'm sorry.
Yeah, oh, that's fine. No, I want you to listen to the actual audio. That's what I want you to listen to.
I scream at my phone that you guys have literally the world at your fingertips, and you just sit here and you bullshit about.
We do it on purpose.
I know you
Yeah,
do.
I'm not going to look it up.
If we looked it up, what fun would that be?
You wouldn't have the enjoyment of screaming at your phone
Did you?
if we answered everything
Did
for
you tell him my idea for what we should do tonight?
No.
What, the shirts off thing?
That was your idea. No?
Oh, that's right.
What was your idea?
To just make up random
Oh,
facts
yes.
and just I'll back you. It
Oh,
was-
God.
Pretend like they're real.
Yeah. He
I
was
would
just gonna
get-
start listing random things, and I'd be like, "That's 100% true.
100%.
100%."
That's where I would get aggravated
You know,
because I know you're false and
the-
you're just making shit up.
The idea behind the reason I didn't jump on that immediately was because Tell 'em Steve Dave has a segment on their show called One True Three.
Right.
It's a game, and they have 2 fake facts and one real fact.
yeah.
a true fact. And
Two
then,
truths and a lie.
yeah, that's basically what.
Well,
it
this
is.
wasn't going to be it wasn't going to be a game. We were just going to do it all podcast where you sit here and just random things, and then I back you up, like we do with our wives.
Absolutely.
No, Chris is 100% correct. There's no way he's wrong.
I like that.
I've heard
idea.
that.
Yeah, I'm usually am. Correct.
Oh,
Why don't you ever do that with me? You always side with Amy.
Because wait, what?
You're always siding with Amy.
I'm always siding with it. Is that real?
Oh yeah, every time.
Is it in what regard?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being
These are
serious.
awful.
No.
They're not good. Yeah, but they're not the worst. They're better than every fall flannel. You have to admit
Maybe. Yeah. They probably are.
that. I'm ready for number 2. Bust it out.
hold on.
I need to cleanse my palate. By the way,
I'm not a fan.
we brought to Drinksgiving. You brought the pickles.
Yeah, they're there still.
Did anybody have any preferences? Nobody seemed to like them.
No, nobody really seemed to care for them at all, and I don't think anybody really
I
ate
did
anymore.
notice you haven't made like clips of all of them like you were going to, and then clip of like the whole review.
No, I have not done that.
Okay,
Oh, goodness.
sugar plum. Visions of sugar plum dance in your head. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I have never known what a sugar plum is, and
It's a fairy. Sugar plum fairy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The sugar plum fairy.
it is, but that's not what that's referring to.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I
visions of sugar plums danced in your head. Oh,
Can it-
yeah. So, is this flavor supposed to be a fairy?
I'm pretty sure it's a plum that
No,
just has sugar
the
on it.
sugar
right?
plum fairies are based off of something. I'm guessing a candy.
Can it just be a sugared plum?
Seltzer season.
Like a
Sugar
plum.
plums is a food. It is a Christmas candy.
Okay.
Because what is that from? The Nutcracker or something?
No.
Sugar plum fairies. Is that from? It's from the Nutcracker, right?
No, it's from the.
No.
'Twas the night before.
Twas the night
Christmas.
before Christmas, and all through the house a creature was stirring.
Not even.
I
a mouse.
understand that it's in that poem.
God.
Or not a creature
Is that the
was
only
stirring.
place that is?
Visions of sugar plums dance in your head. I
Okay,
don't know.
They're talking about
The-
the candy.
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
fairy.
they-
Where are you getting the fairy part from?
There is a fairy involved somewhere. The sugar plum fairy. What is that from? No, I think you're right. Were you making that up?
Sugar dance of the sugar plum fairy is a dance in the Nutcracker.
Nailed it. You nailed it.
I nailed it.
You did.
You were trying to make up a fact, and you were right.
No, he knew the fact. He just didn't know.
I don't think he did.
No,
He made that up, and he was right.
He's right because I know there was a sugar
Okay,
plum
the
fairy.
sugar plum-
Man, you're good.
Fairy is the ruler of the land of the sweets.
Of course
in the Nutcracker
she is.
ballet. When they're referring to it in the poem, they're probably talking about the candy.
Yeah. Well, they've got to be.
The candy
visions of sugar plums danced in your head.
is chopped pitted dates, chopped toasted walnuts, dried cranberries, chopped prunes, chopped skinless toasted hazelnuts, cherry preserves, ground cinnamon, ground cloves, and sugar all form a ball.
But there's no plum.
There's no plum. Well, dates.
A date.
A date is a dried plum, isn't it?
I think a date. No, I don't think that's
Well, there's
right.
prunes. Prunes are a dried plum, right?
Prunes are a dried plum. That's right.
Okay.
Just like
There's a lot of things.
a
in there.
raisin is a dried
So
grape.
it's
like a fruitcake
fruitcake.
ball, basically.
Sounds terrible.
Well, let's get into
have
it.
you
Yeah. Why
had-
are we not into this?
Have you had fruitcake?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, it's the worst thing I've ever had in my life. Seltzer.
Oh, that
It smells like plum, like hardcore.
It smells
plum.
like the color purple.
like Whoopi Goldberg.
Oprah?
Was that Oprah?
I think it smells like Purple Rain.
Purple
Yeah.
rain, purple rain.
Yeah, it smells like Prince.
We talked about how Prince is the most
I bet
underrated.
you that's exactly what Prince smells like.
Remember when we talked about how Prince is the most underrated guitar player of all time?
I don't know.
That's not bad.
I don't know. Yeah, it tastes like a perfume.
No,
See,
it tastes like grape.
This one gets that hint of, like it's a fountain pop,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have the.
Like a watered down fountain.
It doesn't
Yeah,
have
really
it-
like
bad.
a watered down grape soda.
not enough syrup in the.
I agree, 100%.
In the bag.
That's what it sounds like or tastes like.
Are
Sounds like
you
it
hearing?
too.
Are you
Hold
hearing
on.
tastes now?
Yep. That's what. It,
Wow. It does sound like that, doesn't it? So that's when you should have been singing Purple Rain, right when we went to listen.
and then if you would have listened to this, you would have heard Tezande.
Chocolate
Chocolate
rain.
It's gross.
I love that song.
I do too.
I listen to it all the time.
Yeah, I do too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Dude, I do.
You spend your days just listening to that song for what reason?
Let's listen
Entertainment.
to it right now.
Okay.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We can. We can do whatever we want. We're the #1 podcast in the county. So why is that funny?
Because you went with county.
It's true.
While we're enjoying our sugar plums,
Danced in our heads.
I wonder what this guy's up to these days. He's still making music, I bet.
I guarantee you he's not. I have never heard this before in my life.
Are you joking me?
No.
Have you ever heard him do?
This is a real guy.
Yeah, Tezande.
Have you ever heard him do the Grinch?
No.
It's actually really good. It sounds just like the real guy.
And say the world is dry chocolate rain.
I am blown away.
Really?
Chocolate rain.
He's real.
Yeah, we can do a cameo with him tomorrow.
No way.
Patreon exclusive.
So what's
Is
really
that his
funny-
own song?
Yeah, it's an original song.
His first song.
Oh,
That's
That's Bo
that's
Burnham.
Bo Burnham.
What's interesting about it is, I've read interviews with him. I'm a fan of this guy. All right,
Yeah, I see that.
and
I don't know who.
it's ridiculous. It started as a complete
Joke?
internet joke meme. Basically,
A
it was like
farce.
It was like one of the first like viral videos.
what were some of the other things that came out right around the same time? That really big guy that used to dance and jiggle his whole upper body.
Star Wars kid, maybe. Charlie bit in my finger.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie. You'd know who I was talking about if I could. Find
Oh, the
it.
Numa Numa kid.
Oh, the Numa Numa guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Tezande, but if you look at, he does an interview where he talks about the lyrics, and it's all about like racism, like institutional racism, and like
So it's super deep.
it's deep. Yeah, it's awesome. That makes
You're
it
like,
even
yeah.
funnier.
You're like, yeah, it's super about race. I'm so excited about this.
I love this sugar plum.
I'm not a fan.
Purple drank.
I'm just gonna treat it like I did my dinner. Because Heather made these weird frozen vegetables, and I just ate them first. So I'm gonna chug this.
Why are frozen vegetables weird?
Yeah,
They tasted funky. I think they'd been in the freezer for a while.
Oh, I understand that taste. That's weird.
But
That
I also-
happens with meat.
But I
like
also have to
freezer
make a
meat.
point with the kid. Okay, spring stretcher. Picky eaters for my children.
Oh, shit. My children are terrible.
I
at
can't.
that.
I can't get. So the first two are pretty good. Now I don't really have an issue with either one of them. But the third boy, he doesn't want to eat anything. Literally nothing at dinner time. So he's good for breakfast. He's good for lunch. At dinner time, he doesn't want to ever eat anything that we've made. He only wants to eat snacks.
See,
And it pisses me off to no end.
yeah, I don't.
So, my oldest will not eat any vegetables.
Oh, really?
Nothing. Won't do it.
Oh.
My mom took leftover Thanksgiving dinner, and she made this amazing like turkey pot pie.
That sounds fantastic.
It
yeah,
was
it does.
amazing.
It sounds
She brought it over,
so good.
and me and Marley were in the other room. We were having like a deep conversation about something. So we just slapped
Life.
the kids' plates and put them like in the other room. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
And
Was it about the space station?
yeah,
Because I've got a lot of.
it actually was.
I
Did
think-
Marley tell you about that?
No,
That's really weird that you just said that.
you made that up.
What? You just
What is going on right now?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel it. I just can feel your conversation
deep in my plums.
in my plums.
Were you
How have you
fly
not
on the
made
wall?
that?
I haven't made the joke.
Joke
I
yet.
should have.
Yeah.
I've said that so many times. Adam says that fruitcake is delicious. Well, no, it's not. It's terrible. It's the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life, and I don't want to talk to you ever again.
Okay, two things about plums that I want to talk about. One, they're by far the best fruit.
Agreed.
They're
pretty good.
Amazing.
Black plums or red plums?
Either one, but I like the little dark ones.
black ones.
Black plums are
When
very
they're
good.
like super
Red plums are
squishy
good
and
too.
juicy. Oh my god! Number
I
two,
love sucking on the pit.
that's great.
Oh, you got to get all
You
the
know?
flavor out of it.
Just
Gotta
suck that pit. You gotta suck
that pit.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. You get that big ass pit, and you suck it.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
That should be enough.
I'm so disappointed that
and you suck it.
I'm so disappointed that we only have 3 people watching this podcast.
No.
Anyway, a thing you can do with plums, because they are not always in the store, right? They're seasonal, usually, correct?
Are they?
Oh, they're always there.
Well, when those little,
Basically
the really
everything.
little blue ones come out, like the Italian plums.
Blue plums.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, there's like these little ones that come out only a certain time of year. I think they're Italian plums.
Well, if you ever find, let me know.
Okay. Here's
Yeah,
what you
I don't
do.
know about these either.
You take a bunch of them
Okay.
and you fill a
Pillowcase.
5.
Sock. You fill a sock with them.
You fill a 5-gallon water jug full of them all the way up to the top, and then you fill the entire thing with Everclear,
Oh boy.
and then
Jeez.
cap it and leave it for like a year.
Sounds awful.
No, it's amazing. It makes like the best like plum wine or like plum liquor, really.
What?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
100%.
This is a real thing. Don't you have to? Would you have to like pierce the outside of them?
No.
No, they
They
The
sit long
skin
enough to
dissolves,
yeah, they dissolve into the liquor.
but all the pits,
You don't
Straighten it out.
Yeah, you dump
all
the
the
liquid.
big pits.
You dump the.
I'm only seeing half your face. Why are you making that face?
What about the pit?
What about the pits, man?
Yeah. So try that. Make it plum wine. Plum wine. You can do it with vodka or
Sounds good.
Everclear. You don't have to use Everclear.
Why not?
Everclear seems a little.
No,
well, it's just
strong.
because it's blank canvas ethanol.
Right. We
You
all
ever
love
made prison
ethanol.
wine?
Like in a
In
toilet?
a toilet? Yeah, that's what I
Or
was gonna
a
say.
Ziploc bag?
No,
Whatever.
I haven't. No.
Use a couple slices of white bread. That's how they get the yeast for it.
You can't call it that anymore.
Yeah, you can't say that.
All right, it's what it is.
Okay, you can't
No,
call
it's
it White Claw, but you can call it
neutral.
white bread.
Neutral
Well,
bread.
It's
I mean, do you-
oppressor bread is what it's called.
Colonizer bread. That's what it is. Take
Hey,
it
Wonder
easy.
Bread.
Speaking of oppressors, have you guys watched like the shit going down in Australia?
Amy just said, "Wow, I started watching at a really strange time." Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why? When did you start the plum discussion?
I don't know if it was 1 minute ago, so whatever. I might have been talking about the pits.
Or right in the middle of.
Suck those pits.
Suck those pits. It could have been.
So, as per usual, when I'm on the podcast,
Yes.
I gotta go potty.
Oh my gosh.
Again,
These guys.
I started drinking, and then you text me to come to the show.
You got to go outside.
These guys.
Okay.
I don't want to hear you pee.
I tell you, these
But do they want to hear me pee?
Sure. Do it.
these unprofessional people that just can't control themselves.
You can use the bathroom. Just hit the side of the bowl. Try and do the sneaky pee.
the sneaky pee where you don't hit the water
Have you ever done the sneaky pee?
all the time.
I do it all the time.
I do it all the time at night because I always worry about waking people up.
Kids will always wake
don't
up.
know.
You got to sneaky pee.
I know. I always feel like a child will wake up just from me going to the bathroom. So a lot of times I'll pee on the side of the bowl and I won't flush
100%.
because it's my bathroom.
I do the same thing.
I won't flush it.
You leave a floater in there.
No, I'm just peeing. I'm just
I'm
peeing.
talking about the pee. The urine.
It doesn't float. It mixes.
Okay.
It's soluble.
I 100%. It's as weird as it sounds. Same exact thing.
I do. I
Don't
do it
flush
every
that
time.
toilet. You're gonna
And
wake
then-
children up.
And then Amy, I mean, if you're watching right now, every time she gets up, she goes in there, flushes the toilet.
And they wake up.
Twice. Yeah.
Double flush.
Well, yeah, she'll flush before, and then she'll go and flush again.
Oh, she's flushing your pee.
Right. I mean, why? Why are you doing that?
I don't know. If you're gonna flush once, you might as well flush twice. You don't want to splash your pee up.
I mean, how hard are you peeing?
I don't know.
Just stand.
Stand
that's
and-
I've said
stand
that
and deliver.
I've said that for about women for a long time. Just stand.
That's what they do in India. You just stand over a trough. So you straddle a trough, and you just.
Well, that's China too. China doesn't even have toilets.
I'm pretty sure they have toilets in China.
Some people might have toilets, yes, but the majority of like public restrooms are just a hole that you squat over.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Amy said exactly, Chris, but I don't know what she's referring to. Oh, the
You don't want to
splashing pee.
splash
Yes.
into the pee. Yeah.
You can't. We're
No,
not
I get
drinking
it.
Coors Lights. We got another flavor to go. I'm done with mine.
Palate cleanser.
Oh, I'm not even close.
I'm telling you, bomb that sugar plum. This is not bad.
It's not good.
I don't know why, but I always thought I never knew what a sugar plum was, and I always thought it was a plum on a stick, like a cake pop,
With sugar on.
like dipped in
That's
sugar.
exactly what I thought.
Did you really think that? I swear to God, that's
like-
what I thought.
like-
100%. That's why.
Like peeled? That actually sounds
Go
really,
go
really
back.
good.
Go back 15 minutes in this podcast. I said a sugared plum.
Yeah, but on a stick like that?
Yes, like dipped in sugar.
Like a candy apple. That's what I thought it
Yes.
was.
I was gonna get into that, but then you started reading the description. That's 100% of what I thought it was.
Oh god.
You finished that?
I'm done.
I don't. How are you guys finishing?
About
these?
done.
Because I just power through.
You're so angry. Golly.
Nolan asked, "It isn't a plum on a stick." No, it's not. Apparently, it's a small ball. You weren't listening.
No, it's a lot of different things.
It's like a fruitcake molded into a little ball with dried prunes.
But there was like walnuts,
Walnuts,
prunes,
cherries.
dates, cherries, all blended together
wait,
into a ball.
Did we decide if a prune was a dried plum?
Yeah, no, it absolutely is.
So what's a date?
A date is a date.
That's a
its own
different
thing.
fruit.
It's
Dates
its
are
own-
good.
Date's its own fruit?
Yeah, and what about a fig?
A date
Or-
is a dried fig, right?
I was gonna ask.
That's a date is a dried fig. You're
no,
right.
no. Dates are the fruit of a date palm tree. I knew that because they have them like
Yeah,
Indiana Jones. They
I
have
was,
dates.
I was watching that today. And you're a tree guy, so every single tree on this planet you should know about.
Figs are not actually a fruit, but figs are good. It looks
What-
kind of like a pomegranate.
A fig does? I didn't know that. I love Fig Newtons.
It's the fruit of a ficus.
I do.
I actually really like Fig Newtons.
I love Fig Newtons.
So
Okay. Is a prune a dried?
How do you feel about a Fig Newton, Chris?
I don't like them. I hated them. My mom and dad always
Man.
got Fig Newtons when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
It must have been a big deal. in
yeah.
like the
My
80s
parents
and
used
early
to get it.
90s.
Yeah,
I fucking hated those things.
it's
really?
It's a
love them.
but I
so-
love the strawberry ones. The strawberry Newtons.
Yeah, any Newton. You give me any Newton. You put a Newton in front of me, I'm eating it.
Isaac.
Eat that shit.
Eat the hell out of it.
Have you ever had like a bad Fig Newton though? Like you can tell it's old. Like the outside crust is just super.
Oh
dry.
yeah, where they get really crumbly. The outside
Yeah.
gets really crumbly.
Those ones are bad.
But well, of course, because they are bad.
What is going on over there?
What is the thing with pig Newtons?
What's the deal with Pig Newtons? I don't
Pig
know.
Newton. It was a something. It was a company, television production company, owned by Louis C.K.
Yeah,
Pig
it
Newton.
was from his.
Oh,
stand-up.
I don't remember.
They're not
that.
called Fig Newtons, Dad. They're called Pig Newtons. And then he.
Yeah, when he had the show Louis, and then he had a couple other shows he produced, like the one with the little angry dark-haired girl. What's that show? God, it was a good show though.
Oh man, I don't know.
She was on Louis. She was like his in and out love interest,
Yeah,
like kind
yeah, I
of
know.
a
who
hoarse
you-
voice. She had her own show after that. It was good.
I don't know.
Anyway, Pig Newton.
Okay. What are we on here? Did you figure out?
Prune is a dehydrated plum. So here's my question: why do prunes apparently, and I don't even know if it's true, make you poop? Why did they?
I
laxative?
have.
Oh, prune. Yeah, they've got something in them.
But a plum, they don't say that about plums. So is there something about the dehydration process that makes them more
You're right.
laxative-like in
You're
quality?
right. The prune juice is what makes you go. You don't get plum juice.
It's not apparently either because I have a story from somebody from work that this was years ago when he was on shift. Which, if you guys want to talk about that too, I can. I'm no longer on shift, Jerry.
You're not?
No.
I didn't know that
No.
at all.
Straight days, homie.
Man, isn't
Love it.
Yeah, isn't it great?
It's awesome.
It's called
Welcome to
having
the
a
real
life.
world.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's the difference
Weekends
between-
are not long enough anymore, but
I know,
my
they're
work
not.
weeks are only 5 days now, and it's fantastic.
His
No.
are only 4.
You need to get into the old 410 game.
I'm trying to get my boss to. What if I work 4 10s?
I know.
My work's really weird. They pay overtime after 8 every day.
That's really good.
That's-
That's rare anymore.
Unseen.
Yeah,
anymore.
nobody does that.
iTrees does not.
No, most places is after 40.
Hey,
it's
thanks
40.
to iTrees today, by the way. Got 2 new trees. Thanks.
Didn't even know it. How about that?
You did know that. You did know.
But somebody from work made a bet with somebody. This was years ago that he could drink half a gallon of prune juice and be just fine.
Oh my god.
Slammed it within 10 minutes.
Wrecked.
And within an hour was like dying.
Incapacitated.
And somebody's wife was a nurse, and they were like,
A guy got divorced.
he could have. No,
It's
no, like
somebody's wife
No.
left him over this.
she was like, he could have died.
No.
Yes,
From prunes?
because you get so dehydrated because he was literally like.
Just
So this was within like the first half hour of work he did this, and then the next 4 hours
constantly.
couldn't leave, and then he had to go home. And I don't even know if he made it home without.
I don't even. I think he died.
He died.
No, he didn't. He didn't die.
Oh no, I heard about it. You're wrong on your own story. He
So
died.
this is just his ghost that I'm talking to every
and
day?
a guy got divorced over it. It's
Well, that
really
coulda
crazy.
happened.
Really bad story.
No. We're time for another Bud
We
Light
gotta
seltzer.
wait for him.
No, you got to pick it up
No,
because we're
pick-
already an hour in. We have trivia to do. We
Yeah,
gotta
give
get
me
going.
give me another one. I don't have to finish
You
this.
have to
You
finish
have to
him.
finish it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Drink it.
Stop it, Dad.
Chug.
Drink it.
Chug. Go. Oh.
By the way, Nolan, you're just tuning in. I'm going to tell you what. I feel like deep in my plums.
Deep in my blood.
This is a real good episode.
It is. You're gonna need to listen to the audio because you missed some things.
Did the video cut out?
No, the video's good to
Video's
go.
back.
We're solid.
All right. So, left or right?
Center.
No, there's only 2 left.
Left.
Jerry.
Yeah, left.
Oh, God, that's not the one I want.
Okay, then pick the right one.
No, I was going to save this one for last because I think it's going to be terrible.
Oh, I want to say this for last too.
What is it? Hot dog?
No, we're not even.
It's hot dog water.
Don't want that.
And the chocolate starfish.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yep.
Son of
Chocolate
a bitch.
starfish. Yeah.
What a great
The
album
old
by-
Limp Biscuit.
They had some jams, didn't they?
Of course, and they're out.
$3 bill, y'all.
They're out again. They got a whole new album out.
Why does everybody hate them? They had some good music.
I don't hate them. Although I did go to a Metallica concert, like you were talking about
And they
Metallica
got
earlier.
booed off the stage.
Got booed off the stage, and Fred Durst got hit by a shoe.
This is the most uninteresting one we've had.
Yeah, we should have started. I really shouldn't have grabbed blindly.
No,
I should have started
no,
with
it's fine.
this.
That's the way it goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles. They should have one called Sugar
That's
Cookie.
the way we.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. They don't. Cranberry is what we're at right now. I have never liked cranberries.
No. I don't think anybody does.
I don't think anybody does either.
I think cranberries is a government
Wait, yeah, your fucking period?
like fruit just pushed on you.
I've been to the cranberry
You
bogs
have to-
of Wisconsin.
Love cranberries.
There's a lot of them. I love the band The Cranberries. I want to make that clear.
Zombie.
Agree. I
in
love
my
the
head,
in my head. Zombie, 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 be, be. Yeah.
Yes, love it. I'm going to tell you what. So me and my
You guys are
friend,
great.
me and my friend Nick, drove through. We went to the UP, the Yoop.
Upper
You're a
Peninsula.
Youper.
We got somehow lost somewhere around the Wisconsin Dells area. We made a wrong turn. We ended up country roads the rest of the way. We were driving
a loo
through
instead of a
cranberry country, and I'm
Roger.
serious. It's serious up there. There's cranberry bogs everywhere, and we only listened to the cranberries the entire ride. It was like 4 hours of the cranberries and driving through cranberry bogs.
That's
That's
awesome.
a real story.
This makes a lot of sense as to why you are clinically insane.
Why? Loved it. It was great.
Because of that right there.
Do you know what he used to dance
Wait,
by?
we're trying this now, huh?
Oh, I already took a sip. Sorry.
It's fine. It's just really blah.
Honestly, after the sugar
It's
plum,
my favorite one.
this one just tastes like a less sweet sugar plum.
It just tastes like
Right?
a watered down generic. It doesn't
Very
really have a
watered down.
taste.
It doesn't have much taste. I agree with all of you, but it doesn't have the perfumey taste.
Jerry's like, not having taste is a good thing.
Sugar plum and that terrible chocolate taste that the old
So it
cordial
just tastes
did.
like bubbles?
It's just a bubbly
Bubbles the clown.
light water. You know? Yeah, that guy. That guy. He said, I just saw a video of him recently, and he went up to some women that were a little heavier set, and he said, "You guys hitting up the bars later?" And they're like, I don't know. He's like
Like, are
Snickers bar,
you going to
Mars
EJ's?
bar. Like, no, he just started naming all these candy bars to these women that were a little bit heavier set.
Plus sized.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was funny. They laughed.
Yeah.
They laughed. They thought it was funny. Yeah. They're like,
All right, so I have to ask because I ask this question every time I'm on the podcast.
you do?
Yeah, I do.
Are you sure?
What?
It's been, like a year and a half since I've been
minute.
here. How's your guys' comic going?
Oh.
And with that, I'm going to ask, have you guys decided to join ScarJo or Gina Carano in their lawsuit towards Disney for stealing your guys' idea?
They did. They stole our
They
IP.
did.
Mandalorian is definitely the Jetpack Samurai.
100%. That
You really
has
are right.
never been deserved to be said ever before. That story that they made is 100% the exact comic book we were writing two
It is.
years before that show came out.
It is. It's aggravating to see.
So you
I
guys
love
are-
The Mandalorian. I think it's a great show, but it is a story that we kind of thought of. It wasn't The Mandalorian. It was
Very
Jetpack Samurai.
similar.
Yeah, Jetpack Samurai. But
But how is the comic going? Not
No.
great. But we're going to C2E2, and that
Yeah.
is what spurs our imagination
it does every single year.
to get going. The script is maybe 4 pages away from being done.
Yeah, there
Tops.
really is only
It's
a few pages to
it's
fill
basically
in,
done.
and then edit.
Yeah, and like second and third drafts. I mean, we have a rough draft basically.
Yeah,
But it's a simple story. Honestly, we could adapt what we have right now easily and give it to an artist and be good, solid gold.
Yeah.
And we could write. We already know the second and third, basically.
Well, you wrote it almost all out as an outline,
Right.
and then it's just filling in the in between parts. Like the outline's made, and it's just like getting the fine details of the story put down.
The
But we
dialogue.
haven't. Yeah, we haven't done that.
Well,
but like the first one, we have. We've done a lot of it in the first issue, but for the second and third, we would still have to do that. But we have
So you
never
guys
done
are
that. In a long
going
time.
the what's the guy that did the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit?
Peter Jackson?
You're going the Peter Jackson route. You're doing the whole thing
No.
at once, but then you're gonna just now we're gonna focus on part one, part two, part
here's
three.
what we're doing. Honestly, we just forget. That's it. And
I mean, life. I get it.
and no, it's not even that. We just
It's
forget.
life.
Well, to be honest, what happened was we were writing all the time, and then we started the podcast.
The podcast, which was meant to inspire us to write more, has taken over a creative center. This is, I don't think.
And children.
No, seriously though. I mean,
The worst.
They're the worst.
take your
Love 'em,
take your
but
life and your
yeah.
children and all that. Take all that into account and think to yourself like, how much time do I have a week to devote to my hobbies? It's very little,
I
right?
don't have hobbies. That's the life that I've
You need
lived
to get
for the
'em.
last
But
10 years.
we spend 3 to 4 hours a week, at minimum 3,
Yeah.
doing this, and those are the 3 hours we would have spent writing a comic book.
And that's that is it. Like we take those moments and we do the podcast, and then we didn't understand that was what was going to happen until after the fact. Like,
So-
And we love podcasting.
and
also.
we've literally sat here and had the conversation about doing the podcast and about comic books, and we're like, well, we can't stop doing this. Like we
Well,
cannot stop doing this
so-
because this is fluid. This is, especially now, this is like
is a part. We've done it long enough now that is a legitimate part of our lives that cannot
okay.
be.
it's inherent in our families.
Okay.
Even.
But so, as someone who took home brewing and turned it into a business for a few years, and then life exploded even more, and I couldn't function with the brewery aspect. And then even it was a year ago, the rest of the guys, they sold the brewery. The brewery's done. Do you guys consider the podcast now more work than it is a hobby?
It's,
I mean-
it's neither.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, then
It's neither work nor hobby. It is.
Just an aspect of life.
That's the interesting thing about it is there is no, first of all, to me anyway, there's no semblance of work in it. It doesn't feel like a job or work to me at all. But it doesn't really feel like a hobby anymore either.
No, it is part of the
lifestyle.
life.
Is that why you're
I know.
smiling like that?
Yes, I was smiling like that because I was gonna say this wasn't just a phase; it's a lifestyle, and I was gonna say that. But
just a diet. It's a lifestyle change. Okay.
but that really is what it was. It's never been work. I mean, there are times where you have a week where you're like, I've got a lot of things to do, and we have to do the podcast too. Like somehow we're gonna
I mean,
fit that in.
A lot of weeks.
Dude,
that
yeah,
is the case.
and most weeks that's the case. But that
Shit
I don't.
happens.
I don't feel like that part is work though. I feel like the work part, like going to work and taking care of kids and doing this and doing that, like that's the work part. The podcast part, I guess it would be a hobby, but a hobby seems like
Too flippant.
yes, too flippant. I agree with you.
And that's where,
This is more lifestyle.
Like-
This is like what our life is.
like with the brewery for me, you know, I started work out at the plant and I was on 21 turns, so I only got one true weekend off a month. I had like Monday, Tuesdays, or Wednesday, Thursdays off. But then once a month I had Friday through Sunday or Saturday through Monday off,
Yeah.
technically. And it was really hard to justify, especially with my wife being pregnant and then a newborn son. All right, see you later. Going to brew with the boys. Like, I couldn't do it. And that's why, like, I started to phase out during that point, is because, like that's
So
that's irresponsible. When you really get down to think, like, that's irresponsible to just, all right, my one weekend, like, bye, honey.
Yeah.
That's a hard part of
she
doing
wouldn't
things
let
though with a family is that you have to start scheduling. Like what we did was we scheduled the podcast around like our nighttime routine, basically with our family. So we did the nighttime routine, and we would get here by 8:30, 9 o'clock,
9 o'clock,
usually, to record during the beginning of it. But
And then those days it took us 4 to 5 hours to record a podcast.
It
I
did.
remember.
Yeah.
it took us a long time, so we would
get
be
home
here
at 2,
till
3 in the
1,
morning, yeah.
2 in the morning.
I don't know if it was the last time or the time before. I got home. You got to remember, I got a 45-minute drive.
Right.
home.
Yeah, but we did Patreon exclusive.
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
I got home at like 2:30 in the morning, and I walked into the bedroom, and Heather goes, "Seriously?" I go, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Good
what
night.
happens.
It's interesting though. It's not like it's definitely not work, and I wouldn't call it a hobby, but it's definitely not all fun and games either.
No,
No, I mean,
You-
I witnessed the stress that you guys go through
It's every week.
before everything's on. I
Because-
see the stress that.
Well, it's more in after, and Jerry does all the naming and writing the descriptions and putting it out, and I used to do then all the social media, which I've really laxed on. But you're still doing all the naming and getting stuff out. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to write a description.
it is.
Like it takes mental energy that sometimes you don't have the
and I do it.
ability to expend.
I do it almost every single week at like 5 in the morning on Mondays because I don't want to do it on the weekend.
Nolan said, "It's not a job or a hobby; it's a religion," which is why iTrees is now tax exempt.
That's funny.
It is kind of like, I wouldn't say religion, but it is not a job or a
just-
hobby. It's more of an obsession
Yeah, it's
in a way.
Well, that's why I said lifestyle. It's our lifestyle. Like the way we are doing life is we.
And it's an important part of my lifestyle anyway, and it's an aspect of mental health.
Yeah.
And that's where I was gonna. That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
ask. Do you guys when you go? I mean, especially during harvest. I mean, you farm. I know you farm. Like when
It's
you guys
stressful in those times of year.
in that time of the year, do you guys feel that the few podcasts that you guys are able to do in that time frame are actually stress relievers versus
No.
stress? And no, you feel that
It's way hard to do at that time of year. It's a stressor.
But do
It's
you?
completely different
when
for
the
Chris
mics
than
turn
it did.
on, it's not affected.
But do you feel better like
Afterwards? Yes.
So
Yes.
then
Oh, yeah.
it is a stress reliever, and you just you don't
It isn't
realize.
though in the days leading up to it.
Oh, I also
For
get that.
you, and it's completely different for you than it is for me because I don't have the stress of farming financially or having to get things done, having equipment. I don't have any of that. I'm basically just a guy that helps out, and I can dictate.
Oh, you're the help.
Yeah, I can dictate when I help and when I
Yeah,
don't
he's Octavia
because
Spencer.
yes,
Ma.
I really am.
Your ma.
And I can dictate when I help or when I don't because my main job
Gotcha.
is the priority, right? So I can do whatever, whenever. But if I'm there helping, I don't want to stop that and leave because that puts undue burden on people that
We used to do
I'm
that.
coming to help.
We didn't do that this year. We did not. We just canceled the episode.
Yeah.
That was a lot easier on me. It is like a source of stress for days in the spring and the fall. It is as soon as the mics turn on, that's all gone.
Right.
Because the decision's been made at that point.
Yeah.
So it doesn't affect the work, but I will say it is difficult to do, and sometimes it can be annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because also it's an obsession, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to miss, and missing causes stress.
You have that feeling inside of you. It's like
Failure.
I do want to do something like this, but I have this overwhelming obligation that's on the outside that I can't not do.
But you feel failure by not in the completionist aspect of it.
But
I get-
but then at
trust
the
me,
end,
I get all that.
but then at the end of the day, it's like I've been overwhelmed with my main job, and I'm supposed to go home.
It is kind of like a religion, like Nolan says, because it's kind of similar. I mean, I haven't gone to church in decades, but it's kind of like that. Like if your life is busy and you're like, I don't want to go to church. I don't have time for that. I'm stressing out about going to church. But you go, and once you walk in the door, I'm sure it's like, you're
wonderful.
You're already here.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to be stressed about it, right? Because you're already made the decision.
Right.
It's in the decision.
And you're around people that you enjoy
Right.
and you love, and like,
But
yes.
But if you're super busy and your life is a mess, like those 2 days leading up to going to that activity can be a nightmare.
But the biggest thing also is we have to find content. I mean,
that's
I disagree.
we don't have to find content.
but we do.
As an avid listener,
We do.
and I'll be honest, the whole stretch through 2020, like I probably only listened to half your guys' stuff that year.
Hey, get out.
No. It's,
Get out.
It's not because
Son of a-
it's not you guys. It's because when I do the major.
That still had a little in there.
Chris just severed the tip of his
Yeah.
finger off. Like we gotta go.
That's fine.
No, all of last year, my brother was home from ISU, and when I do majority of my because I don't know if
sounds
you
like a
know
baby.
this, I have a second job on top of working out at the plant.
did not
I've
know.
maintained it for 10 years. I do janitorial work at the credit union. Chris's mother-in-law does it here in Morris and in Diamond.
I did know this.
Okay,
Yes.
so I do Peru and Mendota.
Yeah.
That's where a majority of my podcasting comes in.
Yeah, you can listen to that.
I've
time.
got 4 hours that I can just sit there and I can, go through a bunch of shit. My brother was in town. My dad was like, "Hey, you're gonna help your brother." So my brother was coming with me, and he's 10 years younger than me. He don't want to listen to it. No offense to you guys. He don't want to listen to you guys.
I don't know why. Seems lame. We got
Get
a
him
lot of
out
younger
here.
listeners.
Bring him out here.
We got high school listeners, man.
He's like he hasn't watched any of the Marvel movies, and I sit there and I'm like, what is wrong
It doesn't
with you?
matter. Has he ever sucked on a pit?
Of a plum. Suck that pit.
Pit. You get that pit in your mouth,
So-
and you're like,
That's where like I lost a bunch of it, and then when I went on vacation with Chris, it's like, yeah, we had some winners, we had some losers, is what it is. But what I can say is the episodes that I enjoy the most is where you guys have nothing,
Like this one.
yeah.
and you guys just you BS.
Yeah. Well, I would say that's where the
lot of people
mental
like
health
that.
aspect comes in because, first of all, it's an odd situation because me and Jerry didn't know each other well that much. Well, I mean, definitely for a while before the podcast.
yeah.
But I mean, like, we didn't really grow up together as friends.
We were in the same area, knew
Yes.
each other,
But he's
that was
way
it.
he's way older.
He's
than
so significantly older.
I don't even know what that has anything to do with it. But it is like a.
you. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with anything.
Not that or us growing up together is what I'm saying. I think that there's a mental health aspect of being able to spend some time with your friend, just being.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And not having any pressures of the outside world to affect that. So that's the interesting part too, is I have other friends that I go spend time with, but whenever you do that, like you go out to dinner with friends, the pressures of the outside world inevitably become part of your conversation with those people.
But you're not outside.
But that doesn't happen here.
You
We don't have
you-
that.
You control. This is a blank canvas of
Yeah.
an environment.
Once you put the headphones on, you're able to, that all goes away. And you're able to have like a real, like different experience.
Which-
That's hard. And you experienced
So-
it, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
understand exactly what I'm talking about.
So-
and I don't think a lot of people do, but if you're on the podcast, you understand that.
It's part of that escapism
Yes.
mentality, and escapism sounds bad to me. Like when you say it, like I don't necessarily want to escape my life, but escapism is also like
It's a break.
going to the movies or going to an amusement park or going to Disney or whatever. Like you're removing yourself from the real world for one moment to do something that
Like if you go to a really good movie, when you're watching that movie,
Yeah,
the
you-
outside world doesn't exist.
No, it
nothing
doesn't.
exists
Absolutely.
on the outside, and that's what this is every single week
In a little mini.
in a mini
Snippet.
clip. But in that moment, you can, like you said, we create what we want.
And
it's a world that we want to live in and that we want others to know and enjoy.
And the whole community aspect too has just like changed both of our lives.
So fun. I love everything about the community aspect of people coming out. You know, and it's not like we have hundreds of thousands of people that are reaching out to us to say this, but even 10 people coming out and saying like, I've never watched that or read that before, but I'm gonna, and I want to see that, and I want to do that, or whatever, like whatever it is we're talking about, and people bringing it up as something that they want to do. It's amazing. It's fun, and that's what makes it really, really fun. Obviously, Chris and I are going to have fun no matter what, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I mean
That's a good question.
I didn't mean to take it like super deep.
you did, but you know, sometimes you got to get deep in your plums.
In your plums.
Or your cranberry.
Sometimes you got to get in there,
deep
By the
into
way,
your cranberry.
suck that pit.
Mine's gone.
Oh,
I think we have our last flavor. Where are we at on time? We might need to start the trivia.
We do.
Where are we at?
We are an hour and 26 minutes in.
Okay, we're doing trivia. Nolan doesn't know that. He's here.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Nolan.
He's gonna love this.
Wait, he
segment.
said, admit it. The reason you and Jerry weren't better friends earlier was because the Prince of Verona only called upon you when his plate of figs, prunes, grapes, and assorted berries was emptied.
"Oh, I just
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Please,
So-
bring me my figs.
are we all empty?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're doing our last flavor. We're gonna start trivia. Nolan, we are doing trivia tonight.
We all need a palate cleanse.
We can't do all of them. We don't have time, so we got to pick one.
Well, okay, so this is where another
Batman.
long-term running thing. Every time I'm on the podcast, we run over. Every
Well,
time.
there's no doubt we'll run over, but
Yeah.
we try not to.
I mean, we like to be on time.
I don't want to stop. So at 2 hours, we're not going to be done having fun here. So we're going to do a Patreon. That's what we're going to do.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have to do. We're at an hour and 27. Give us the next flavor, and we're gonna continue.
Did
on.
you cleanse your palate?
Yeah, I did.
Did you cleanse your
I did.
palate? Mm-hmm. Everyone needs to cleanse their palate.
I did.
because
I got rid of that cranberry.
Oh, this
there
is-
wasn't much to cleanse of the
This
cranberry.
is going to be terrible.
Oh, joy!
No, it's not. This is going to be
Oh,
This
joy!
is going to be awful.
bomb.com.
This is going to be awful.
It's gold. It's golden.
Seltzer Nog.
There's no way it tastes good.
You dirty
No.
son of a bitch.
I like it this way.
You.
Oh, that's good too. As I mentioned, I made homemade
Oh,
from
that is good.
scratch
That's
eggnog, which involves eggs and heavy cream.
Seltzer season. Season.
So I'm kind of an eggnog expert. It's a 2-day.
You are now.
It's a 2-day process.
Why is
it
that?
really?
What
Yeah,
was
you
the-
got to chill the custard.
Oh, it's a custard made out of the eggs.
You make a custard, a thin custard.
Yeah.
Like you knew that.
No, he did.
Oh, I
actually.
did know that.
And it's on air.
I literally was trying to explain to Chris in the podcast that eggnog is a custard. I didn't know it was thinned, but
It's not thin. It's just a thin custard.
Hold on, I want everybody.
Oh,
The
when you were
longer
talking about
cook a
thinning
custard,
it.
the thicker it gets.
okay.
I want everyone to hear what it sounds like. Seltzer.
You can't say that. You gotta-
Bud Light Seltzer.
Should have said seltzer.
No, during the podcast, I was explaining. I said, "Oh, it's a custard," because Chris was talking about how it's made,
This has no smell.
and I said, "Oh, it's obviously a custardy
Well, it has
drink."
a smell.
Yeah, it's got
It's
a
got
sweet.
it's got a rough nog
wait,
smell.
wait.
There's a little nog.
Hold on. That's nutmeg. There's nutmeg
There's
in there.
nutmeg.
Don't don't tilt it into your nostril. Jerry's
I
doing.
drink through my
Jerry-
nose. I've never had a good smeller.
Oh yeah.
I've always had a really bad nose.
Can I get a oh yeah? Yeah.
It doesn't really have much taste, does it?
Tastes like a snickerdoodle.
It's not bad, actually.
You got that nutmeg in there.
There's a little nutmeg, a little cinnamon.
It kind of tastes like a snickerdoodle to me. Like a sugar cookie with a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg on it.
I like. Yeah.
Yeah?
No, you're right. It
it's
is
not
like a
terrible.
I get way more vanilla aftertaste.
I'm going to tell you what.
I think this is my
That's
favorite.
the winner.
Yeah.
No, Sugar Plum.
no.
Sugar Plum wins it for me.
No,
Well-
but definitely this is the best. Sugar Plum's number 2 for sure.
Oh,
You can no.
And then the cranberry and
let me
then the
get
cherry
let me get
cordial.
through it all. I will say, the seltzers make me burp way more.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
feel
for
so
sure.
So
so
carbonated.
gassy right now.
Nolan asked, "Is it Wheel of Time trivia quiz?" It is not.
We love
Listen,
time.
unfortunately, I know you're tuning in partially for this. We're not going to have time to do what we're watching tonight. I will just say quickly, we are watching Wheel of Time. It is my favorite show on TV right now. Nolan, I feel
Yes.
like reached out because he was hyping this for years and loves the books. And I feel like he was trying to hedge his bets, like thinking we weren't going to like it after the first couple episodes. And he was like already trying to make
Yeah.
excuses for
Yes,
it.
yes,
He's
yes,
like,
yes.
well, you got to get to the third episode and it kind of starts slow and this and that. And I'm like, no, man.
You're gonna have to tell me about
Yeah.
this wheel.
We're
No,
rocking-
that
rocking
did
and rolling
happen.
right out the gate. I loved it. I love every second of it. I love the show.
That's a sneak peek of what we're watching. We are watching Wheel of Time. The 5th episode came out yesterday.
Yes.
Friday the 3rd.
I haven't watched it yet.
I watched it last night. It's good. I mean, it's relatively slow in the beginning, but the second half picks up.
I mean, before we get into trivia, we can say real quick what we've been watching. We're not going to discuss it, but
Nah.
I'm currently watching Wheel of Time, Cowboy Bebop, and
Cowboy Bebop.
Lost in Space.
So, okay, I have not watched any of those besides Wheel of Time, Hawkeye.
And Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I've been
you're
that
watching.
too.
I know you're watching Hawkeye. I
That's a
watched
good
the
drink.
3rd episode of Hawkeye. I watched a movie called Tick Tick Boom with Andrew Garfield on Netflix.
Don't talk about it.
Oh, you know what?
Gosh, I want to talk about this so bad.
I
think
finished Red Notice too.
I think I put Tick Tick Boom in my.
And then
my
I
list.
watched a documentary on Netflix called 14 Peaks, Nothing is Impossible, about a guy that decided to climb all of the
I saw that. Yeah.
8,000 meter peaks in the
You
world.
also saw Ghostbusters.
And I saw Ghostbusters. Yes.
Yeah. Neither of us have seen Carnage, and neither of us have seen Eternals yet.
I have seen Carnage.
You saw Carnage?
Yeah, I talked about it a long time ago.
No, you didn't.
I brought it up on the episode, but
Oh, you
didn't.
did. You're right, but I
You
haven't
didn't
seen it.
see it.
I'm
yeah.
going on a movie binge this week, but anyway, Wheel of Time is a must-watch in my opinion.
It really is.
What's
Everybody
Wheel of Time
needs
on?
Amazon.
it. Amazon Prime.
All right,
It's their big.
you guys can tell me what it's about off air.
It's a Lord of the
Just
Rings
tell me.
esque,
Okay,
Yeah, it's like a medieval Lord
kind
of
of
the
a
Rings type.
YA Lord of the Rings.
done. Okay,
Yeah, it is with
I'll peep it.
A little more YA than I
witches.
thought.
Okay.
kind of like a witch.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a mix
I
between.
watched all episodes of Supernatural at least once. So
I feel like this is a
Good.
little bit of a YA mix of The Witcher and Lord of the Rings.
okay,
100%.
Done.
That's exactly
that's
what
my
it
shit.
is. That's exactly what it is, and that's exactly what I told Amy
And
a couple days ago.
Nolan
Like,
said
you
that's 100% true. I knew it because when he was, and I'm sorry, Nolan, this last 2 weeks have been insane. We were having a conversation that I wasn't very good about being a part of, but
I talked to him a little bit, but yeah.
I noticed that he was trying to like hedge his bets on his recommendation.
Also, it's very hard to message back in Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's
In
I actually think
Messenger?
Facebook is the best.
no, it's not Facebook Messenger. He's messaging us like through our podcast.
Oh, the live stream?
no,
No, through the podcast
page.
Page. I don't know. It's
Oh,
really hard to get into.
There's
through Messenger,
it's,
It's a pain in the
I
butt.
can
Okay,
never
you-
figure out how to get
there's-
in there.
I know it's a pain in the
it's a
butt.
separate app.
I know it is a separate.
It's
app.
completely separate from Facebook Messenger.
I know.
and it's awful.
Because as back from the brewery, I had two separate Facebook Messenger groups or things coming through my phone. I had my personal Facebook Messenger, and then I had the breweries.
I don't understand why Facebook can't figure out how to make it all seamless. Because Messenger itself
when
is
they're
a
Meta-
phenomenal product.
Yeah, it's very good.
When they're metasource.com.ever, whatever the hell he wants to do, it's just going to go straight into
He
your
is
brain.
a human.
Is he?
Yeah.
Just so you know. He said so.
He's got that sweet baby Ray's.
That's delicious.
I love sweet baby Ray's.
Yeah.
What?
You're not. You don't even know.
Listen, which trivia do you guys want to do? We picked 3 Batman trivia,
Batman.
Ghostbusters trivia, or 90s quotable movies trivia. I kind of want to do 90s quotable
I know.
movies.
I knew you were going to say
man.
that. And I can't tell you no when it comes to 90s quotable trivia.
Here's the problem, though, is just because of my left arm and the tattoo. Like I was gonna say Ghostbusters.
That's definitely the last on our list.
That's
I
the
know,
last
I
on
know.
our list.
But so it's your podcast. I'll do whatever you guys want.
And
to
it
do.
is your left arm, so we'll cut it off and say I would do 90s. Let's do 90s.
All right. Let's do 90s.
90s quotable
Chris
movies. Is it movies or TV shows?
You guys want to do
Movies, but it's not coming up correctly. So you do what you need. to.
But hey, Jerry, you want to do the other 2 in Patreon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can do whatever you want to do.
No,
You're the guest. You're in charge.
Stop.
Um,
That's what he sent me earlier. He goes, "You got any topics or anything you want to talk about?" Not off the top of my head. Well, you're the
Well-
guest. It's your responsibility to know what we're talking about today. I'm like, oh, it's not.
Yeah, it is. The guest is supposed to produce the show. And for some reason,
I think I just.
I feel like I've done a semi good job.
no, you really have. You've given us a lot of really good ideas.
I mean,
actually, throughout the night, we've written down.
I've helped you set up a special button. Can you
You
go back?
did.
Can you go back to that button?
Well, I can. It's going to take me a minute.
No.
I have a special button that we did
There,
for
there it is. Let's do it.
Snarf announcements. Isn't that great?
I helped sync
It's
it
pretty
up.
good.
I helped sync it up
And I only had to record, or Arnold only had to record that one time.
twice. The first time he got a little
Guys,
flustered.
I'm sorry. I can't figure it out right now. We're going to do either 80s cartoon or Batman.
Oh,
Batman.
Okay.
I guess I'll drink the rest of this.
All right. We're going to start right now. We're doing. We're going to write them down.
Do I have to show my Post-it to
Our
the camera?
answers. Yeah, we're writing our answers down.
We're going to write down our answers, and we're going to start, and we're doing this. It's a 30 question
Oh my gosh.
trivia round. We're going to keep score. I'm going to keep score right here. Hold on. Jerry.
So what the idea is, like we were talking about having buzzers and doing things like that. We don't have any of the buzzers. We're not going to say buzz or whatever. So what's going to happen is Chris is going to read the question. We're going to write down our answer. We will say our answer to everyone. And then, we get points. And at the end of the whole 30 question
Score it
quiz,
up.
yeah, we'll score it up, and whoever's got the most points wins.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is, yes, 30 questions. All right, ready?
But-
round 1 is the Dorkly round.
so
We got to
nervous.
shout it out. This is based off the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy podcast. So 100% we're stealing from them, and check it out.
I mean, we're not necessarily
They put it
stealing.
online.
They put it on their website. They've got dorkygeekynerdy.com.
Yes.
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
really cool.
I'm
very
kind of
good.
intrigued.
It's
so
great.
check out the podcast, download it, subscribe, do all of that good stuff.
They've got it up on their website, and we're going to use it tonight for our quiz.
Okay, Nolan said ready as long as it's the animated series, movies, and that's it. No, it's all the above.
I don't know.
Batman.
Yeah, it's going to be
All
all of
Batman.
it.
Comics.
Dorky round, that's the easy round.
Yep.
Okay.
Question 1, who is credited with creating... Oh, wait. I have
Why
to
are
play
you-
music. Okay, so we're going to do like 5 seconds, right?
No, 10. It's got to be 10.
Okay, ready. Who is credited with creating Batman?
Goes out to all the women in the world, especially her.
What?
Don't even matter your age. Don't even matter
My
your
pen doesn't
color.
work.
Lick it.
This is for everybody that like to dance. Just listen to what I'm saying.
It worked.
It did.
When you dip, we dip.
Ready?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Sure.
Time's up.
Yeah.
Answer.
I can't remember his first name. His last name's Finger, but it's Bill or
Bill Finger. Yeah, that's the name.
I put Snarf because I don't know
It's
the answer.
Bob Kane and Bill Finger.
Bob Kane doesn't exist in my life.
Who is credited? Answer. Bob Kane.
Really?
I'll give you have to get credit for Bill Finger.
Yeah.
But actually, Bill Finger did not create Batman.
Bob Kane created the artistry.
Kane created Batman. Bill Finger created the Batman universe.
Right.
So
the entire universe.
Bob Kane technically created the character of Batman.
Did he?
Bill Finger created Robin, Joker, the Batmobile, all that.
No,
crap.
there's a whole campaign to give
I'm
Bill
telling
Finger.
you, Bob
Stop arguing.
Kane
Stop.
is the answer is Bob Kane.
I know you're right, but I truly feel that Bill Finger is.
He didn't create Batman though. The
He
character
did.
Of Batman.
Yes, he did.
Nope.
They worked together.
He created the suit. No, that's incorrect as well. Bob Kane created Batman. The suit, the Batcave, the Batmobile, Robin, all that was Bill Finger.
all of it.
But the actual name, Batman, and the original character
Okay.
was Bob Kane.
You're right.
I'll give you credit.
You're right. But I should get. I was
I
going to
will
say.
give you credit.
I should get credit for that because
Okay.
there is a huge argument in the comic book world, as you can see.
And there's not an argument that he created him. The argument is that he should be co-creators.
Co-creator.
Yes.
Yeah,
I just feel
that's what I'm saying.
uncomfortable. You guys are fighting.
Okay.
No, but I mean, if you're saying about creator, if you're going to say there's a
Fight every
co-creator,
time I'm
then
here.
yeah, it's Alex's fault.
Oh, Nolan got it, so he knows exactly.
Then Jerry gets nothing.
He
No,
gets a point. 'cause
I
he's a
absolutely get a
co-creator,
point.
But it's clearly Bob
Well, then
Kane.
you get 2 points.
All right. Question 2. What is Alfred's last name?
I feel like you have to spell it right.
You guys ready?
Why are we playing this music?
Doesn't matter. I like it.
It's clearly
Pennyworth.
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 It's a show. Come on.
Pennyworth.
Everybody gets a point for that. Question number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Remember, these are easy questions.
Yeah.
Who was Oracle? Oh, before she was Oracle, who was Batgirl?
Oh. I don't have enough time to think of this stuff.
You play Tootsie Roll next?
5, 4,
3, 2, 1, go.
1. You ready?
No, it's
Barbara Gordon?
Barbara Gordon.
yeah, Barbara Gordon. I put Gordon. I couldn't remember the beginning though.
Did we give him credit for that?
No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't get credit for it.
Jim Gordon?
All I put was Gordon. I knew it was Barbara
Terrible.
Gordon, but
Horrendous.
I know. I agree.
Okay. Number 4.
Jerry, did you ever finish Gotham?
No.
Oh, you just son of a bitch.
After graduating from being Robin, Dick Grayson became what superhero? Five, 4,
I have it written down, but I had to respell it.
1.
Go.
Nightwing.
Nightwing.
Duh.
Nightwing.
3. All right. Number 5.
Number 5.
Who played Batman on TV starting in 1966?
Oh, shit.
Why would it take me so long to think of this?
Oh, my God.
This is the poison that hits me in the podcast world.
Come on.
Oh.
I'll give you 2 more. I'll give you 5 seconds starting now. 1,
I know. I get it.
2, 3, 4.
I can even talk like
I
him.
don't even have it.
5 times up, my old chums.
I could talk like him. I can't think of his name.
His name is Adam West.
Yes, I knew it was Adam.
No, you deserve it. I can't.
I didn't write anything down.
I can't ever think of anything when I sit in this
like,
chair. I get poisoned by
Full
these.
blown brain fart.
Oh, Nolan said he's answering too. Night something.
Yeah,
It's Nightwing.
Nightwing, and you got Adam West. I should have been watching you.
No, he missed though. Melina.
should have got
What was
Ba-
he?
Barb Gordon.
Oh, Alfred's last name. Alfred Molina. It plays Doc Ock in Spider-Man.
Yeah,
You're doing well though.
yeah.
And
good
we're
job.
not looking at Facebook, Nolan, so you can play along. We're not. It's not going to spoil it for us. We'll keep. I'm going to keep his score too. Nolan. All
You're actually like 30 seconds behind us.
No, he's not. Not on this new system.
Oh, really?
He got Bob Kane. He got not that one. He got Barbara Gordon.
Barbara Gordon, and he got. We can give him Knight something.
No.
No.
He got Adam West.
Okay, you got Adam.
All right.
That's fine.
Number 6.
Jerry,
Yeah, 6.
Jerry, you and I didn't get Adam West.
I know I
And it's-
didn't get
it's
Adam
very-
West. It's
very-
unbelievable.
I know.
In A Death in the Family,
Fuck.
Jerry's favorite Batman, second favorite Batman comic.
Yeah.
Whose death is being referred to?
Raise it up, let me see that brown. Slap a girl, make a jiggle around. Round and round and
Let me see that brown.
stop, yo, no one knows.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Put my hand up on
It's Robin.
Robin.
Well, okay. I put
Robin.
Dick Grayson.
That's fine.
Is that the Robin that died?
Nope.
No,
not.
yeah, you're right. That's not it. No.
I thought we were going super specific. I feel like I should get half point.
well, I mean,
Whatever.
super.
Well, let's see what the answer is.
Sure.
Because, I mean, I feel like Robin's going to be right for sure.
But there's been
It's
multiple
Robin.
Robins.
Jason Todd.
I was just gonna say.
So
'cause-
then no one gets
Do
points.
we get points for
No
that?
one gets points.
We should have been more specific.
You should have been.
No.
No, there's been
It's
multiple.
Rob-
There's been multiple Robins.
he's in the Robin suit when he gets killed.
There's been.
The answer is Jason Todd.
I could have very easily put Robin.
I don't think we get points.
There's been multiple Robins.
Well, I know there's multiple Robins, but during Death of the Family, it is Jason Todd.
And we
I know
obviously know that.
I obviously know Jason Todd was the
Listen,
Robin at that
we're
point.
not
But
getting
it's
points.
freaking Robin.
We're not
didn't-
getting points.
But you didn't say
We need
Jason
to know
Todd.
in the future. We need to be more specific.
Go
Okay,
uber specific.
that's silly.
It's actually.
I get it. I know you're right. Yes. No, that's the way it should be played. I'm angry because I didn't put that down.
Number 7.
I'm angry because Alex is here.
Number 7. What 2014 TV series featured a 12-year-old Bruce Wayne?
your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your
Hand up on my hip. When you dip, we dip, and you dip. Okay, I'm done.
hand up on your hip.
It's Gotham.
Gotham, yes.
Come
I
on.
have it. Gotham.
Too easy.
It's upside down.
I have Gotham.
All right, number 8. We ready for
I'm
number
going
8?
to lose this.
When, did Nolan get it?
I'm gonna lose.
Chris is going to win.
Yes, he got it. Nolan, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Only reason I
he
knew
doesn't
Barbara
get Jason
and
Todd
Jason-
either. Gotham he gets.
He said Robins, yeah.
He's tied with you guys, just so you know. And he said he doesn't know anything about the comics. There's been no real comic. Well, Death in the Family was a comic only question.
Yeah. Yes.
Number 8. So easy. What is the name of the mental institution that temporarily houses many of Batman's foes?
When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand
I'm not writing out the whole thing.
low and roll and grind.
Cheater.
We all got it?
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
5.
Arkham.
Arkham
I'm going to assume
Asylum.
Nolan got it. Yes, he did.
Arkham, right away. Boom.
All right, so we are on to number 9.
Number 9.
New page.
Been waiting for the number 9.
That was glorious.
the number 9 bus.
What are the names
Okay. Yeah. What are the names?
of Bruce Wayne's parents?
Son of a bitch.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do you got?
Thomas and Martha Wayne.
Thomas and Martha Wayne.
It's.
Gosh, I'm bad at
The
this.
pressure.
Thomas, Martha.
I didn't get it. I put Mary and John, but I know Thomas and Martha.
No one said Martha crap Tom. So you think he said
he
that?
gets him. He gets him.
I'll
gets
get.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
he gets that. Tom.
All right. Number 10. This is the end of the easy round.
I thought that was 10.
I haven't missed one yet, by the way. Oh, yeah, I missed one. Jason
Yeah, you
Todd.
missed one.
10.
I missed 2.
What 1987 comic tells about the early days of Batman?
Get out, baby, let me see. You might get a little more Lucci. G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing inside between them buns. Shorty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if I'm right on the years. Year 1?
Yes. Year 1, right here.
I don't get any points.
One of my favorite Batman comics
Yes.
of all time.
I love it. I just didn't know it was
Dark
1987.
Knight. Sorry, Nolan. No.
I put Batman Origins.
The Dark Knight
Because
is
I
the
don't
exact
know.
opposite. He is super old
Yeah,
in the
he's
Dark
very
Knight.
old.
He's a basically almost retired Batman.
What about in Origins? What I put?
There is no Batman Origins. There's an Arkham Origins video game.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
that one. That one.
We're getting into the geeky round, guys. This is intermediate shit. This
I-
is where we're going to separate the men from the boys.
I know. I might be the boys. I don't know. I love Batman, but I don't remember a lot of these answers.
These are going to get a little more
I feel like it's the
ambiguous, too.
pressure-
Not
the
like
pressure.
the gay duo.
It's because of this
Ambiguous?
microphone in front of me. Ambiguously
gay
gay duo.
Yeah, Robert Smigel.
Yeah, Robert Smigel. Yeah.
Number 1 in the geeky round. This is round 2, in which points are worth 2 or just worth 1?
No, just a worth one.
Okay. Number 1. What 2 actors are tied for the most appearances in a Batman What 2 actors are tied for the most appearances at Batman in movies? As Batman in movies. It's a typo. What 2 actors are tied for the most appearances as Batman in the movies?
Nasty wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up
Oh
on
my
your hip.
gosh.
When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours
In movies?
We can dip down low and roll it ground. Setting it off
Yeah,
till
I'm questioning this right now.
this is my world.
All right, we gotta time it though, right?
So what's up, yo?
5,
The party's getting slow. Join this jam and watch that flow. Get taken
4,
over like a 94. When I had the whole world getting down low. New Orleans
3,
born,
Okay.
ATL living. Freak
I'm gonna
niggas
argue
wanna
this,
give it.
I feel.
Shit, sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like
1.
leeches. If you're
I don't know. I put Christian Bale and Adam West.
I put Bale and Clooney.
I put Christian Bale and Michael Keaton. Which I know
Clooney's
is
only
not.
1.
Clooney's
Michael
only.
Keaton's only 2.
Michael Keaton's only 2.
But he's going to be in The Flash as Batman as number 3.
And how many have Ben Affleck been in? Just 2, right?
2.
Has he been in more than 2?
Batman v Superman.
Shit, he was in Suicide Squad. It's
What?
it's Ben Affleck.
I don't know. What's the answer?
Christian Bale and Ben Affleck.
Damn it.
Oh my God. Affleck will pass him next year in The
Clooney's
Flash.
only been in one.
Yeah, Batman and Robin.
But Michael Keaton's going to be in The Flash, but it hasn't happened
It doesn't
yet. It doesn't
matter.
count.
It's
I
Affleck
know.
and Bale.
I couldn't think of
forgot
it.
about Suicide Squad. He has a tiny, minuscule role.
I know. I threw it out. I didn't even think of it.
I thought Adam West. I'm like, they might have made some movies in the 60s.
I was
70s.
going to write Adam West because I figured there was movies I hadn't seen.
I've never seen any of the Adam West. There are Adam West movies.
Oh, I know.
but
I've
they're-
seen some
They're
of them.
TV movies, so I don't know if they count them.
Probably not. Damn.
Shit.
That's hard.
Nolan said Michael Keaton, Christian Bale. Incorrect either, so we're all wrong on that. Boy. Starting in and this is number 12 or number 2 for them intermediate.
Can we play different songs?
No.
Like the Doobie Brothers?
No.
Ride the Lightning.
We're playing
Metallica.
Freak Nasty.
Can't we play the Doobies?
Starting in 1992 and as recently as 2019, what voice actor has played Batman the most? Easy.
I names.
Me and Jerry are personal friends with him.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Just play.
5,
I don't even need it.
4,
I mean, It's literally my personal friend.
I know. It's not gonna help me.
3, 2, 1. It's Kevin Conroy. Come on.
Kevin Conroy is my jam.
It's not Wayne Newton.
It is not Wayne Newton.
We have pictures on our website
of
Yeah,
with Kevin Conroy.
I know who Kevin Conroy is, and it pisses me off that I can't think of the name.
I basically hugged him.
Did
I think you
challenge
actually
him?
did hug
Did
him.
you challenge him to an arm wrestle?
I didn't. I was too starstruck.
Okay. Did Nolan get it? Kevin something fuck. No. He did not.
I'm sorry. That doesn't.
Number 3, or number 13, I should say, is this next question. Who put Bruce Wayne out of commission during the events of Nightfall?
Got it.
Easy. I'll give you 5, 4,
I like this.
3,
Oh. Yeah, let's get a
2,
little
1.
Michael Bublé.
Okay.
I'm telling you why.
That's a Bane.
Bane.
Okay. Next question.
That's not even what I intended to play.
I liked
love
it.
that.
I liked it though.
That was
Love
really
that.
good.
Love that.
Number 14. What 1954 book alleged that Batman and Robin were portrayed as lovers?
1954.
Doobies.
5, 4. Wait.
You didn't even answer.
3, 2, 1.
Back in the long
This is
ago.
just a complete guess because I know it came out in the time frame. But that Kinsey book, The Joy of Sex?
I don't know.
There was that book that by Alfred Kinsey that talked about like gay stuff back then. No, it's not. That's not right. Seduction of the Innocent. The public outcry from the book led to the creation of the Comics Code Authority.
Okay. That's deep. That is super deep.
I just heard commission. I don't know.
SNL.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably from the last one, from the Bane one. Anyway, no. Number 5. 15. Sorry. It's hard for me to keep track of all these things. Terry McGinnis took on the mantle of Batman in what 2000 animated series?
I'm just gonna check out. You want me to moderate?
I don't remember the name of it.
Oh my God. 5,
I don't remember.
4, 3, 2, 1. It's fucking Batman Beyond.
Beyond. Yes.
Did you put it?
I didn't write it down, but you were.
You didn't get it.
Yeah, that's
Batman,
fine.
Batman 2000.
You didn't get Batman Beyond?
I did get it. I didn't write it down.
Wrong. Didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
Number 6. Damian Wayne is the son of Bruce Wayne and easy. 5, 4, 3. You guys are done.
My answer's not right.
It's
In his life.
Talia al Ghul.
Talia al Ghul.
My answer's not right. Am I dead last?
How's Nolan doing? Batman Beyond. Nolan got Batman Beyond. I got to give him a point for that. He did not get.
He said Oracle.
No.
I said Barbara Gordon too.
Did you? All right. Number 17. Who is the only person to have directed 3 Batman movies?
What the pressure of the time.
5, 4,
I feel like there's 2 of them.
3. No, there's not. No, there's not.
No, it's
2.
I'm gonna just drop out.
It's Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. I put Nolan.
Why did you put
but
that?
Michael
I
Schumacher.
couldn't think of the name.
Michael Schumacher didn't do all three of those.
Joel Schumacher
Or Joel Schumacher. Yeah.
did no
Michael
Batman-
Schumacher's the F1
Yes.
driver.
He did Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
Done. Leaving.
Huh.
He did Clooney and Val Kilmer. That's it.
Okay. I put Christopher Nolan. Though. I just put Nolan, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, Nolan got that one for sure.
Nolan is always a good answer.
I'm just gonna continue with 18 because I know there's no possible way Alex is gonna get it.
Okay.
So 18 in the Just Imagine series, who created Wayne Williams, a character that's a blend of Batman and Spider-Man? I mean, Batman and Spider-Man. Make a guess. Ready?
Yeah, I got to guess.
Stan Lee. That's
what I put, Stan Lee.
See? Stan Lee.
Yes, it had to have been, right?
Well, I mean, Spider-Man.
I know. That's the only reason why I guessed that.
Oh, Alex is gone. I got to take him off the camera.
Willy Wonka, Nolan said.
No.
Sorry.
Nolan, that is not the correct answer. We have to wait for Alex for the next one because he might get that one.
What do we do now?
What a fool. We listen to Michael McDonald.
I know. I want to be Michael McDonald.
Where are we at
every
in time? Because we
video.
got 11 more.
We are at 2 hours and 2 minutes right now.
Okay, this is going to go over. Just the way it is. Ready? I mean, Joe Rogan goes over all the time.
All the time. The last
We skipped
answer.
you because there's no way you're going to get it.
But the last answer was Stan Lee, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did you get it?
I wasn't even in the room for
No,
the question.
But did you hear the question and that's what your guess was?
Was it something about a Marvel?
It was about
No,
Spider-Man.
I mean, that was the answer, though.
I would have guessed Stan Lee.
Okay,
We'll give it
I
to
give it to you. Point.
Yeah.
Who voices the Lego version of Batman?
What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name.
5.
This is
4,
bull crap because I can never remember people's
3.
names.
2.
It's not bull crap. I
One.
missed like
I
5 of
can't-
my questions because of that. Is that right?
That's Will Arnett.
Will Arnett.
I can't remember the guy's name.
That's all I needed. I needed a pee break again. Good.
Yes, Will Arnett does do that.
Even
and
though
I
we got it.
can't remember that.
All right. Hey, this is the last of the intermediate round, number 20.
I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah. Chris is beating everyone.
According to Bob Kane, Batman's gliding cape was inspired by designs from what Renaissance inventor?
I
5,
I need different music.
4,
Can we go back to the
3, 2, 1. It's got to be Leonardo.
Leonardo.
I put Da Vinci.
Okay. Nolan? Yeah, we all got it. I mean, that's obvious, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
We had that
The flying
glider,
machine.
flying machine
Yeah.
thing. All right, so now we're getting into the extremely hard,
Oh, man.
the nerdy round. Number 1. Batman, so this is 21. Batman first appeared in what comic issue?
So it's got to be the comic and the issue number.
Yes.
Do we get partial points for this?
No.
I don't know. I don't know the exact comic and issue. Gosh, I love the song though. You know it?
Yeah.
I don't remember it. How do you remember this stuff?
Let me know when you guys are ready.
Go ahead. I didn't write anything down.
Make a guess.
Hold on.
You can't Google it.
That's the end. I just put Detective Comics #1.
Yeah. Good
I
guess.
put Detective Comics 37. Harnessing my inner Kevin
Sorry,
Smith.
it's Detective Comics
27.
27.
I know.
Wow. That's pretty close.
I harnessed my inner Kevin Smith.
So everybody got it wrong.
You sucked how many dicks?
Jeez.
Number 22.
7.
Clerks.
Who temporarily replaced Bruce
7.
Wayne as Batman during Nightfall?
Ooh, during. Oh.
Wait a second.
Specific name?
I have it wrong.
Are we going name or character?
Character.
But I say specific name.
No, well, either one. Either one. Character or name. Name or character. I don't know the guy's name, so you can decide. Ready?
Oh, no.
5.
Now I'm questioning my answer.
4,
I don't have it right.
3, 2, 1. I just know it was Azrael.
Oh, see, that's what I thought it might be going.
What did you have?
No, I put Robin.
John Paul Valley, aka Azrael.
You got it.
Chris is dominating.
I don't remember that at all.
There's no point in even continuing.
Nolan said Nightwing, which is a good guess because he does become Batman many times, on many occasions.
I said Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson is Nightwing, so that would have been that's a good guess. I do know it was Azrael though because, well, first of all, I have that comic but I didn't remember.
I have it too.
I didn't remember his name was John Paul Valley though, but I do remember it was like a French sounding name. Anyway, number 23. In The Dark Knight Returns, who takes on the mantle of Robin?
I don't remember any of these things.
Oh, that's it. Yes. Are you guys just giving up?
I
Hold
read
on.
all of these things.
I'm gonna
and
write
I can't
something.
remember it.
Are we good?
Yeah.
There's like Carrie Kelly.
I don't remember that at all.
She was the only female Robin.
I know.
Carrie
I know.
Kelly, yeah.
You're right. As soon as you say it.
I said Jason Todd, but it's really the girl Robin.
It is a girl Robin.
I just didn't know the name.
Good.
I knew it was the girl Robin.
Destroying me.
Partial points.
You should get it. The girl Robin.
I put a name.
Behind. Sorry. No, that's not it.
Chris wins.
We're not done. We got 9 more questions. 8 more
9?
questions. No, sorry.
7.
7. Yeah. Number 24. According to the comics, who killed Bruce Wayne's parents? All right, we good?
Yep.
It's Joe Chill.
Joe Chill.
Joe Kerr.
What do you have?
Joe Kerr.
Joe Kerr. Not Joe Kerr.
No,
not Joe.
Joe Chill.
Jerry's getting angry.
I am very angry because I can't remember anything.
This was the group that you wanted to do.
I know.
All right. We're at 25. In 1983, Batman quit the Justice League and founded what group? I don't actually know this one. You?
Listen to the music. just gonna sing. Listen to music.
All right, we're ending it. Sorry, Nolan. Willy Wonka is wrong. Joe Chill. Adam got Joe Chill. Adam says Guardian Angels. The answer is The Outsiders.
Didn't write that.
What'd you write?
I put Justice League Dark.
Like The Outsiders, the ones with Matt Dillon and all them.
Yeah, and Tom Cruise.
Emilio Estevez.
Patrick Swayze.
Was Emilio in that?
No.
No. What am I thinking of? Emilio.
Yes. Yes, he was.
He wasn't that.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, he was.
Number 26.
Your local PTA.
What supervillain is a version of Batman who is exposed to Joker's toxic chemicals?
Superhero?
Supervillain.
Supervillain.
Oh my gosh.
It's a guess, but there's only one real good guess.
Can't think of any of these things on the spot.
You can think of this one. I might be wrong, but we'll give you a 5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
I don't know.
I think it's Man-Bat. I don't know if I'm right.
I don't think it's Man-Bat. Man-Bat.
No, it's the Batman who laughs. Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo. It's Capullo. I didn't read it. I haven't read it.
I read the first issue. That's it.
Number 27.
It's not Scarecrow, Adam. Good.
The Dawnbreaker is a version of Batman who joins what organization? I know this.
You do?
Yeah. Good?
Sure.
This one's the Green Lantern Corps.
That sounds better
I
than
didn't
mine.
put that.
It is the Green Lantern Corps. Yes.
What'd you put, Jerry?
Adam said Man Bear Pig.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
what'd you put?
What'd you put?
It's probably not right.
Yeah. That's what I put.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Number 28. We're almost there, guys. 28. What was the proposed sequel to the 1997 film Batman and Robin?
The proposed sequel?
Good?
Sure.
I guess.
I don't know. I put Batman and Batgirl.
That's what I put.
I put Batman Trinity.
Well,
Batman
that's a good idea.
and
That's
Batgirl.
It is Batman Unchained. Adam said Batman Forever, which is ridiculous because that movie came out before Batman. and
Come on,
Sorry, Val
Adam.
Kilmer.
That was Val Kilmer. I still can't believe I always thought Clooney for some reason was more than one.
No, he was a massive failure.
Was a massive hit.
It
Because-
actually plagues him to this day. He does interviews about how it was the worst experience of his
You
professional
can't
career.
cast Batman. You have to cast Bruce Wayne.
He was a good.
It was fine.
I'm really,
It was just a bad movie.
really looking forward to the Batman. Next song.
Okay.
Can you play some Tenacious D?
Yes,
in
I
the
can.
background.
Hold on. Talk amongst yourself.
I love Tenacious D. I think that's a very good pick.
Great idea.
Actually, I don't know
I'm
why
also
we
a huge fan of
Did
Tenacious D.
did what?
our Snarfioki ever make it to
No.
Patreon where we did
Yes, it
Tenacious
Patreon,
D?
yes.
Yeah, it's on Patreon. Absolutely. I put it on.
It's on the clip show, too.
I don't.
Yeah.
What did we do?
I did a.
we
did
or
tribute.
gently.
No, we just did tribute.
We
did
did that.
tribute?
Yes, we have that.
I think we. I
That's
think
on
we did.
Patreon.
F or gently made it to Patreon, or was that
Yes.
just us?
No, it made
No.
it. It made it.
I don't remember. I don't think it did. Though.
It was a part of an episode. It wasn't like a separate.
It was a whole segment.
Yeah.
It's a whole segment.
And if you want to check it out, go to Snarf, patreon.com/Snarf.
Yeah.
We got like 2 more. Let's wrap this.
Okay, we're
Join
at 2
it.
hours and 14 minutes. Let's
Totally worth it.
29 in the Citizen Wayne series. Who takes on the role of Batman?
Citizen Wayne. Well, Citizen Kane did. And Citizen Wayne.
I definitely know this one.
So that's
How do you know all these things?
Because I read the comics.
I do too, and I don't remember them.
Heston.
This is the greatest and
Best song in the world.
Are you ready? 5, 4, 3,
tribute.
2, 1. Hold on. I get my phone shut off. It's Harvey Dent.
It's
That's
Chuck.
like Jim Gordon.
It's most definitely Chuck Heston.
That's
I know.
Endgame.
I know it's Endgame.
Close.
That's Avengers Endgame.
No. Batman Endgame.
This is why I didn't want to do Batman.
Nathan Nolan said Bats Gone Wild. It was
Alfred.
a mess. So
Can
many
He also
pluses.
said Alfred.
Can we do Ghostbusters?
No, our time's up.
Yeah.
Number 10. We got number 30. This is the last question. You can come back.
Were you right?
Yes. No. Yes, I was right. It's Harvey Dent.
okay.
Yes.
Chris
I
wins.
knew that it was Harvey Dent.
Okay.
Chris is somehow at like
So good. He's
In
so
the
good.
original comic, what movie were the Waynes seeing the night they were murdered? Now, in the original comic, there's been many different iterations.
Kyle here.
What were they seeing at the movie theater?
What were they seeing in the movie theater?
Hitchhiking down a long and a lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon.
In the middle of the road.
And he said, play the best song in the world. I'll eat your soul.
All right. It's Zorro.
That's what I put as Zorro.
You put Zorro?
I did.
Casablanca.
What'd you put?
Casablanca.
I put Zorro. I don't think it's right.
Adam said Citizen Kane. Nolan said Willy Wonka. He said that
that's
many
his-
times.
Yeah.
It is the Mark of Zorro. I think we count that.
I think that counts.
But there's the mark of Zorro and the mask of Zorro.
It doesn't matter. You
Chris
beat
wins.
us.
Chris blew everyone out.
Okay,
of the water.
Alex, 5, 6, 7, 8 points out of 30.
Yeah,
8
thanks.
out of 30. That's
Wow.
Jerry got 15 out of 30. That's a 50%.
Yikes, that's
a-
not good.
that's a-
For his favorite
My favorite. Yeah. It's not good.
comic.
I got 24 out of 30. Nolan got 10 out of 30. I might have missed the scoring on that, Nolan. But either way, it was across the board domination.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could have quit 10 questions ago.
So anyway, that's our trivia. If you like trivia, let us know because we want to do a lot more of that.
Yeah, we should do a lot more of that earlier in the show.
Why?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, we should do it earlier in the show to have more of it.
Go full episode.
We can do a full episode for sure.
Or start real early.
We have a lot of Bud Light Seltzer on the table. Do we all have a conclusive clear winner?
The Nog.
The Nog is
The Nog.
pretty actually good. I actually
Yeah.
kind of enjoyed it.
I did.
I would drink another one right now.
I would take a Nog every
What do
day.
you think,
You
Alex?
said Casey's didn't have any more. I said go get them.
Casey's doesn't have any at all.
The Nog was probably my 2.
What
You
was
like the
your
sugar
one?
sugar plum.
The sugar plum one was.
Business of Sugar Plums dancing.
It was just easier to. It was more drinkable.
It was very grapey. Tastes like grape
Yeah.
drink.
It just was
drink.
too perfumey to me.
So, guys, C2E2 next week, 150 episode coming up. Let us know what you want us to do.
Hey, vote for me to come back.
Vote for Alex to come back if you want him to come back.
Absolutely, 150th episode.
I'd like to come back.
If we can get, if you
Within
want
the
David
next year.
Seedentop to bartend, that'd be great.
Vote that as well.
It'll be probably a 4-hour episode
It's gonna be long.
at minimum.
Yeah,
So
it's
there's
gonna
going to be
long.
150 and then 150.A.
If you're a Patreon member, you're getting a sticker in the mail because we made new stickers. Patreon.com/Snarf Talk is how you become a Patreon member.
Yep.
The $1 level, you get access to our feed and stickers.
Yes.
And at $5 level, you get extra content like we'll probably record now.
Yeah.
And release to Patreon only, including our new Christmas album to be coming out within the next month.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty exciting.
5 songs solely recorded by Snarf.
Yeah.
I want that on my Christmas table.
Anything you got left, Alex? Anything unsaid?
I'm gonna steal that hoodie that's over there.
Don't you already have one?
No.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
By the way, if you need T-shirts or hoodies, they're for sale.
Yeah, we have them for sale all the time.
$25 for a hoodie.
Yep.
$15 for a T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm not paying.
Let us
for it.
know.
I'm just gonna take it.
Well, guests get a free T-shirt usually. We'll give you a hoodie.
I think you won one anyways.
Yeah, you did get a hoodie.
I think you won a hoodie.
No,
you
just,
got a T-shirt.
just like the year that I also won something, and then all the winnings went to somebody else.
No, wrong. We gave you
Wrong.
gift cards. I've sent you many gift cards.
The first year I ever won something, you sent everything to who's down in Florida?
Erica?
Yeah, you sent everything to her.
No, you've got gift cards. Don't
I
you've
have
got
gotten
hundreds of dollars of gift cards.
False.
Yes,
not
you
hundreds.
have.
At least two $50 gift cards. That's over $100.
I won once. My wife won a second time.
It's $100.
She didn't though. She did not win.
Oh no, she didn't.
You guys had our brackets reversed. So
No,
can
we
I
called
tell you?
her the winner, but she wasn't the winner.
So
Yeah.
the one that said Speedy Rete.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
So RE.
She didn't win.
Yeah,
You
no,
won,
no.
right?
Heather won.
Heather won. You didn't win.
Heather won the most recent one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well-
the most recent March.
So you
or
keep
Snarf
winning.
Madness
is
Yeah.
what you're saying, and we've given
Heather
you.
won.
And you won the coloring contest.
Oh, Heather and I dominated the coloring contest.
Yeah, you really
you're,
did.
you're doing just fine, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
I'm still
you're
taking that
doing
hoodie.
fine.
All right. First Snarf Talk this week. I've been Chris.
I've been Alex.
I am Jerry.